welcome to my YouTube channel. And I'm Kelvin Mans from the Pulnado TV. And I'm well on and say, one person name Pulnado, two people name Pulnado, and for them Pulnado switch better and stronger one. Now we will. So for the first time this let's sign in here, or let's come to this wonderful and lovely platform called the Pulnado TV. Please, my brothers and sisters, just do me a little favor. Let us smash the like button on the left hand side, subscribe on the right hand side, and also share the program.
This one come for make you know, with you know be know not in the show. Now this not the program we all for education, religion in all circulation, political intimidation, suppression and injustice. See the way they make we know the feel at home. Now we home, so we see now we own. We the talk out thing, the country now they growing just the go behind. We the say all thing for you we not be know for make you know. You can find me na YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, even TikTok. The name na Pulnado TV. If you not be know what see they happen, come join we na the Pulnado. If you want for know what see they happen, come join we na the Pulnado. Subscribe to Pulnado TV. Subscribe to Pulnado TV. The presenter na Kelvin Mans, not a politician. It stand for the people, the masses, even the poor man. Hey boy, the people know they treat we nice. We see we for know, we don't know. Plenty of things we in Pulnado, we hear rise. Hey boy, this not Pulnado. All thing with the Pulnado. It's time for Pulnado. Everything for good nado. Just go na any social platform and shout for Pulnado TV. Na PULNADOE TV. And the symbol gets a low flag middle. 2 stars with plenty colors. Get the opportunity for call. Not the mid or ending of any program. If you know be know what see they happen, come join we na the Pulnado. If you want for know what see they happen, come join we na the Pulnado. Subscribe to Pulnado TV. Subscribe to Pulnado TV. If you know be know what see they happen, come join we na the Pulnado. If you want for know what see they happen, come join we na the Pulnado. Subscribe to Pulnado TV. Subscribe to Pulnado TV. All thing with the Pulnado. Everything with the Pulnado. Pulnado TV. Romantic.
So me, dear lovely brothers and sisters, una good morning, una good afternoon, una good evening, assalamu alaikum, peace and blessing be upon you guys and upon everybody who is listening and watch the program. Well, me we represent Promina Kelvin Mans from the Pulnado TV and a freedom fighter, a brother, you picking a freedom fighter, patriotic Sierra Leonean. As I always say for bringing on the past, the present, the unbelievable and shocking news that really happened in around the country, especially Sierra Leone. This sweet country we call Sierra Leone. But here, what side we they go? As Salon used to be a very sweet and loving, peace-loving country, and with reputation a very good everywhere. But you know, all anything that they say like repetition and we a peace-loving country, that was then. But now we don't know exactly what thing they happen and where they go. But anyway, for long people address that particular side as what they do or how they go, they answer. It didn't me and you in hand. Because anybody, you destiny not to nobody, you destiny in your hand. Believe me, trust me, your destiny in your hand. It depends on how you play with them, how you deal with them. Now, aim you will make them a very good one, or now we will shape and fine, or we will shape and good. Because on destiny they get them, it can look good, but sometimes the way I hold them, it can some kind of way. But anyway, don't like this is alone. a country when a very, very sweet country, but the way things they go from bad to worse. As we almost say, I always enough for bringing the present, the past, and the unbelievable and the shocking news. And I say every day things that they happen. When you sleep today, you wake, and tomorrow morning another thing they happen back. And so last week, where this Yenga issue done the raise tension and it's still the raised tension. Last week, we report about this Yenga issue now, where according to reliable sources, them reliable information, and even the people they when they speak out what thing exactly happened there. But by the way how like would they look things there or what thing they happen there according to reliable information or reliable sources them and the people they out there, and actually they report back say things them not they go well not pleasing. But we get minister there, we get a minister when a minister are not the lie because I say Minister of Information and Civic Education. Now minister and the way they lie, I mean I call her Mr. Minister we not the lie because he the lie always when the two they say. Because in they say you, back they say you, this is saying you. But to be honest with you guys, according to reliable information, reliable sources them, and from the horse's mouth, and at one day when a victims and another place, what thing they tell you and what in other government officials and they can't tell you now quite different things. But it look like say now the Minister of Information and Civic Education, then a minister I quote or in grammar, minister we know they lie. What thing they tell you different from what thing happen at the scene. But it look like say right now, this Minister of Information and Civic Education, this particular information where you want kind like the education, you look and say we need for drop this education or we say now like they can't teach. And they can't teach, they can't educate that. It look like say who need for go for information or we need for go to search for who said. Because the way how this Minister of Information and Civic Education, where aka where know the lie. The way how in the give you now to it look like say we need for go for information now. We need for go to teach yourself. This is nothing we don't see now. But anyway, my brothers and sisters, things they just go from bad to worse. Na Yenga. And even according to reliable information or reliable sources, right from the horse's mouth thing, what thing they say na Yenga. And even elite say this not like something what they film, but this is reliable from the horse's mouth and the people way happens na Yenga. They tell you say the one way they say they don't go there, they don't almost they go resolve things and they say where they even go there, mama di dubuya where they be me so this man, this man he gets some pingar. It gets Pingaro. I don't know we now what you get. I don't know if you want to stick it get or now thing. This normally do my way they be so. Now man will not really for use that's what they call diplomacy. That what Englishman say diplomacy. You know for years ago because according to reliable information, they don't call this man, they don't call her, they don't call her, even when they don't go there. In the man not even go sit down, maybe sit on a round table or even try for like negotiate. Or what thing they for do what are the way forward as to many able try let me remedy this situation. This man wanna see BM so mama do according to reliable information then. And already for stand around table, and already for that today, already for that tomorrow. So me I don't see that all day so I don't see panait. For stay ready for letting settle this, for letting resolve this matter amicably or peacefully. Plan not tell like. The one they wouldn't go there, then try for like call them nothing already. And even the one even like the police, the other the militarism, they try for like call them, make some motive, then nothing. Even the meet where they say they go home, they don't call them, nothing, they don't attend them. Now only silent. So it look like say this thing they call how they call them this how they call them this peace business where they who just they would say okay, no go all make by how they call them law make by that serve go through due process that this for them we minister they already they would say we say law make due process due process or law make gentle so these are the things about him not ready for that mama do me not ready for that That's what they call diplomacy. When they use diplomacy, mama not ready for they use diplomacy. The way I mean it's ain't a brutality. Now they go, mama they do me. If not lie, they lie. Oh no, they can't hear it from the horse's mouth, from the one that wouldn't did it. What did they tell you? Say this man ain't not ready for use the yourself. Now the brutality that they use because according to how silent they don't go there, they don't try for use that at least try for bio things, like to use that peaceful manner. This man not ready for that deal. But still, would they make like say na so cool, na so back they allow this man. They allow this man to back in Camna Salon. He use all kind of force, all kind of armed forces, all kind of machine gun there. Like say na where they can fit. They pamper like Sarah Leone, we just I don't know how we put some. The way how we encourage strangers them. The way how we encourage strangers like say we are nothing. Like say we not even value, we not even worth it. Would they get complaints over nationality, over other people there? This guy don't wear salon way back even Sari for so kind of salon force. The man kind of salon that like say na fete they can fete. Just like we post one can fete. All kind war boats every out and all kind battalion, all kind gun. You see the man the gun they work out that they like say na fete they can fete. They encourage and not that they make the man unpread. If you saw the man they wanna state out like I don't know, like say I don't know how we will supreme man. Like when they say so post you don't come, then complex this man and complex. I don't know this more. Most of the leaders or other people in foreign countries, foreign, where they complex and another country. This is the reason why. These are the reason why everything don't result to high, don't result to so today. When I see they use diplomacy, this man already for diplomacy. They don't call meeting past how many times on a line on an answer where they not seen. They can't hear from there. They don't call meeting past how many times this man no ever show up. Encouraging offense yourself. Who president watch out. The delegation wouldn't send nothing. Nothing. The delegation wouldn't send nothing. This man not really whatever. So we still they will still allow you diplomacy. The diplomacy way they say they use 30 day. This man not ready. If they change that this man ready for you diplomacy. And I like for you. And not ready for you diplomacy. But anyway, and see what I put in say, and in this case they don't resolve it, they part resolve, they part this, they part that. But the question be say the Guinea military or Mamadi Doumbouya because I the head of the all. And ready for actually left that place there for Sierra Leone, for we na Sierra Leone? This not the question. Well, the question we can answer them. So we get some big allegations we can answer that question for we. Let's just listen to some of the big allegations from the government officials. I don't view now where they interview them, where they can speak out from the horses man from national when the government, when they not the government, when they part of the government. Mono can hear from there. Exactly. Whether Mamadi Doumbouya, because me I know see at the head. Mamadi Doumbouya actually ready for left that place or actually ready for peace or actually ready for men and settle this case amicably. Well, I can't hear from here. But anyway, I get one of my brother we actually they can discuss after this question where I don't ask. If Mamadi Doumbouya actually ready for left that place for Sierra Leone or the left day, or they can from big or government official the way that you can answer that question for we. But anyway, like just present this guy, the one of my brother we who can do this a particular analysis after the program, whatever today can see. So Mr. Albert, you welcome to the program.
Yes, Fambo, once more good evening and welcome to Pulnado TV where they broadcast live on Facebook and YouTube. Of course, for on our way just tuning in for the first time, me and Albert David. And not forget to for like, subscribe, and of course share the very platform where you watch from. And just like the presenter already mentioned, we don't see that they follow keenly about the whole unfolding situation at Yenga. And of course, we all can listen So waiting both from the security sector or the government sector, and of course other members of the civil societies them also talk. And just like Calvin the presenter say, I think a week ago or so, we all don't put smart, we all don't talk about this situation. But still, we don't see very little or nothing at all they go on, at least for ensure the protection of the people of Yenga, and of course, for make Salone able secure in territory. Well, make I not talk too much on this, as we all the wait for listen to them. Then we can able do more analysis after we all don't listen together. Of course, as you know, Polnado TV, we a platform we rely and believe in having honest conversation, and we take with time for do the necessary research to get the most relevant information then we all can share with Sunam, and also ask una for share una your own opinion with we, and we say share with your own opinion, with your own ideas over certain topics that we unfold in the country. Man, not to take this time, and we still get enough time to talk about this whole thing. So now we dey go straight away to the very issue where we all need for like open with ears and listen the words. Then now we listen the very words that really come on each and every one of them out.
So guys, if I can buttress back to what maybe what the chat will say here is if you're the first time is for you sign in on this program, on this platform, just do me a favor, just smash the like button for me, comment, subscribe, and share the program. And make sure you drop your comment down there, whatever thing, whatever added something where you get or you think say we not reach there, drop your comment there respectfully. So after a while, we get to open the phone line, and whatever information we get also pertaining this Yenga issue, you can call. But not to now, you can call or you make you comment or you drop your comment down there. We'll read them for you and it will answer your questions. And mind you, this platform is a very democratic platform, and they listen worldwide. Then say if you know say you na party somebody, you na just party person, or you na individual support for individual. This platform is not for you. Not the first person for whatever. But make sure say na salon we put before that, issues with the target. Now, issues with the talk, but not to individual, not to a political party. When this particular side do the wrong thing, they come and say, I'm gonna middle in a salon separate. But if we think say now political party you propose or you put na here they come now. We are not talking about political party here. If yes, we talk about political party, but what in actually what actually would think say benefit of something na salon na in would they put out there. So you will put party before we put party first, please. Wait when a party they get whatever when a party they get a delegation conference or society we go to in the body. Please, this is a very important issue to discuss now. So if you know say you are not here to discuss issues, you are here to discuss to politicize something or this and this and this, not here to at least say the right things, please. Don't disturb, and make sure you drop your comment down there respectfully, so we'll answer you as as messages are coming in. So let's just go straight right to the point for what thing Udaya actually today as to the question we actually they asked as the delegation, and so many delegation are gonna na Yenga side in Guinea for try for like engage with the Guinean president or the Guinean militaries. And according to reliable sources, them and nothing they refuse, and not able actually able come able use this diplomacy as so we Salonian officially they already use this big term diplomacy because this is the words where they can already use for complex other nationalities or strangers them. But anyway, the question when are still they ask, Mama Nubia ready for left Yenga? Oh, ready for Yenga. So we'll answer that question there. We'll get to government official. And I want to listen this particular video till the end. We will answer the question. I think then we will answer the question for we whether Mama Nubia ready for left Yenga for we or ready for left for we. So guys, without wasting time, let's listen to the program. So please make sure you drop your comment respectfully and share the program. Subscribe to the channel. So anytime we come live and make a program, you'll be notified immediately for that. So let's go.
From people we tap na Yenga about we they allege say the Guinea soldier them can treat them bad. And this BNTM, they been fire gunshot see. Waiting at the current situation na Yenga, I've been there and put this report together. After plenty tension and news about the issue of Yenga, where the Saloon border with Guinea at the Kisiteng Chiefdom, Kailon district, Radio Democracy, Kanwaka, starts na Kwendu, when at the Big Tongue, 2 miles to Yenga, and the tension, you sense some na the tongue, but not been tapped the Akam na Pengu Bengu, na the side where Saloon Soja and don't base now, and from Pengu, you see the Guineans there, so that mean all sit down they watch themselves, but I be asked whether they will allow me for cross. But this now advice from one of the military officers then, where according to them are not safe. And my safety no guarantee. How far the checkpoint from here?
Something like 300 meters.
So that means they don't move from the normal base where they need it.
They don't come before yeah. Doesn't tell my brother anything up we are far in short like whatever then we refuse until they want prepare for. So we say.
But another side again, we said the Saloon troop base, na Sokoma, where another village very close to Yenga, where the Guinea soldier them be one can take. After when they don't take over Yenga, this have been the description of waiting they happen na Sokoma. So na the Basadi. Na the cross.
Yes.
Na yanda Oba
na Guinea.
Oba na Guinea, right?
Yes. Na the band with this, na the Watadi. Okay, let's now Watadi the baking with it.
Usan.
Inside the but they don't put the bata and the baking. They put the baking under for playing na Yenga. Now yanda na the camp is open.
Okay, this one this is one of them camp this.
Na the camp there.
This one, this one is from this point.
Yenga na behind.
So yanda na Guinea, I call that one.
Nongoa.
Na the young turn and the.
Yeah. Now that right now the ferry they get ferry under.
Ferry get the ferry.
Yeah,
and the controller now.
Yes. They don't pull the canoe, they don't go to the end. They do that. Well,
I think they see movement from this mango tick.
Mobile, watch on the middle of mango tick and people in it. So the mango sitting, so the man in it, again, so they did it. Now the facts. Okay, right now, we'll tell them they watch you while they watch them. Okay, this is not how go on too.
So from Musat's map, so na Guinea, this is so this now.
That radio, that always is in Guinea.
Na Guinea polls, the mosque, everything.
Everything, Anongoa.
As I mentioned earlier, the tension between Saloon and Guinea for Yenga don't be for long term.
Ibrahim Ba from Kwendu. We like me watching up Yamina bike man. The tension we don't start for a very long time. But like if you don't become a touch between we the civilians and self-being at the other side. Always in attention we not for do this, we not for do that, and then get the place till we're able to deploy soldiers on the ground.
What in there what I can do then say no do?
Like they say we know for even for passenger at the place. We will for wait passenger can come into it. I would then feel for like happen and for happen day. Until what you feel for do day.
What are some of the incidents you would have record?
When we go plan the street lights and what the side when Yenga and with the flag we put up there. Guinea man and can broke they smash everything to pieces. Smash everything. They even pull the flag and burn and like we self you spend will be there, in a street way like we'll be raising up attention. We say we go for cut staff every rope. So just and can these are make a lot of threats. Say we on authorities and can they can't tension with them. Say long left the long no retaliate. Long not on that long left.
Well, one time we ride out and been down beat one of rider there, then damage and or like the soldiers
Guinea soldier.
Yes, the damage and they even cuts near Yaya in Un. Or like we self we go to your intention, we beat soldiers and then cross over all so we touch them. Some then as soon go.
The Guinea soldier.
Yes, but later we on authorities and can the intention we left all thing. Yes.
Lately again they say young people at this place mobilize and want for attack. Is that true?
Yeah, we mobilize. We come na Pengu Bengu. We been come for canteen at Yenga, but like they stop we say don't come. We be know the reason we think out today.
Still a Sokoma.
They talk to Tambacho Fula in a youthman, a Sokoma village. Guinean then be stopped with for Leone enter now swam then. But after that, then I the Guinea Paramount Chief and the Saloon Paramount Chief then come meet up now their own meeting and do the agreement start the day. Then we give we go ahead say so for now we continue do we work now we swam. But after that, by them 4 to 5 o'clock, now we see the Guinea man then come on Guinea, then count arm, then can't take the whole turn. So now this turn then can't interview the par, but the meeting with them hold then he won't tell and say then no one see then Yeri say the Saloon soldiers and there. And they say na Guinea then no one see Saloon soldiers and naya. So after that then go back. So that next day Uhebu Yeri, we then shoot 3 times that next day. So Ubak, we get 2 soldiers in Naya. So that other morning now, I then give the report. So that Monday now, we can see the Salon soldiers are back begin Foka inside. So for now, we get Boku Salon military then Naya.
How lifestyle like for una?
Well, yeah, the life is difficult for we because we're not really happy. The life is difficult. As you see, the old town people then don't run away like that. Wednesday, the people then run away to go Kwendu, then villages, then all then pack them bundles and then go. Now we demand no more there with one woman then back na Santen then can camp. So na net then can go back na Kwendu.
Una keep go na una farm then?
No, how they go na farm? But people then na bush with weapon. You don't know who that they go meet and they were then a Guinean and then wicked.
From Pengu Bengu, Sokoma, me next stop na Kwendu again. As all this they be, meeting they go on na Kwendu, we said authority them from Saloon come all meeting. What's in the people that make up of this meeting and what's in they expect?
Let the president talk with the president. Let we know within a short possible time would I get Yenga. If not a weekend, would they let and give them?
Inside this meeting, government of Saloon send Minister of Internal Affairs, National Security Coordinator, Deputy Chief of Defense Staff, Deputy Minister of Local Government and Community Affairs, Director of Trade, Minister of Trade, Director of Trade and Investment, Resident Minister East, Director of Border and Provincial Security ONS, Army Chief of Staff, Brigade Commander East, Battalion Commander, 1st Infantry Battalion. These are the delegation where come inside Saloon for this meeting na Kwendu. The only person we come Guinea for attend this meeting. Now the Paramount Chief na Nongoa, when are the other major town where they close to Yenga, and some local authorities them from Kwendu, Kisiteng Chiefdom, Kailaon District. For Radio Democracy, Musa Kamara, the reports. Well, from that report, we come now studio and join with studio guests them. As I mentioned earlier, we get Abdul Karim we now the spokesperson for Office of National Security (ONS), and also Abdul M. Fatoma, the executive director for Chadi. We now campaign for Human Rights and Development International. Good morning and welcome to the program. Good morning, Saloon.
Good morning and thank you for Gateway.
Okay, today we look at the current situation of people we live in Yenga after one tussle happen after gunshots from the Guinea military. We make people run away, go to other places. Them well inside 2001, Guinea troop then been deployed in Yenga for help Saloon for fight the rebel war and keep the RUF them of the Kailaon district. And 2002, Saloon and Guinea signed agreements say na Saloon get Yenga and therefore give them back. In 2005, they've been signed these agreements for Gisalu Yenga. In 2019, the issue being resolved. Musa Guinea agree say na Salu gets Yenga. But inside 2021, Guinea soldier them being come back and redeploy na Yenga. In 2025, tension don't begin escalate. We say gunshots don't even come out. Guinea don't expand then presence na Yenga more than ever before. Well, for look at this within the current security situation and within the security sector they do make we get Abdul Karim Will, and within civil society they campaign for human rights. Make we get Abdul M. Fatoma na the program. Abdul Karim Will, once again, good morning and welcome to the program. Good morning, Salo.
Thank you and good morning again.
Yeah, from that background, the Yenga situation, what in una make up of our security sector before we can look at the efforts the Mona they do so far?
It's concerning because local authorities, local community people, we not do anybody anything wrong. They face that kind situation here, and it appear like say na greed and selfishness on some part of members of the GAF, because like you rightly state, efforts we don't happen over the period where the younger question not to be one way being difficult any longer, or because of the economic activities where they happen na the Makuna River. We find out say some people for their own individual benefits then go stop at nothing but for continue for hold Yenga to ransom, because the community says not to say contrary to waiting some people they say when they do mining of any sort. But the river, for access, we get for pass through Yenga, and by the treaties that we don't be established in the past, it seems like say now Guinea, then they control exclusively all the economic activities will happen on that river day, and so then go stop at nothing. Individual military officers then go stop at nothing for continue for maintain that hegemony day. Where the head of delegation, where government been saying Yenga, where they talk say now for selfishness make some people and they behave the way they behave so. And sadly, the people, some elements of the Guinean armed forces, some elements of the Guinean armed forces, and so over the period, we be done to get reports of persistent harassment and intimidation of people who reside on the part of Yenga who consider for be Sierra Leone, whether na Sokoma, Pogebendo, Waima, etc., etc. So because of them persistent reporting, before now we do joint border patrols for ascertain and reassure the people about the presence, about the safety and security. But that gap they just go and come. It seems say some people they don't exploit them, and therefore we now decide say let we get permanent deployment now strategic areas including Sokoma. And these deployments now trigger some kind of a reaction on the part of the GAF personnel will be lead to that situation. We even reports of a gunshot being fired on the air will emerge. So because of that kind development, in Kamwe, the people feel threatened for say if we dey on a net, sometimes they want to can get the tendency for can do things and to we don't go fine, and therefore they move in their numbers for come and settle na Kwendu town. And so because of that development, the pictures we make round on social media and other media platforms, government will constitute that delegation. We been go get engagement to the authorities on the ground. Okay. So one will get an opportunity for get first-hand information about what actually trigger this recent development, and how we go collectively able for discuss the issue and find a common, a permanent problem onto that. For me, maybe even though it will sound ironical, but this kind of development supposed to trigger an action for how we resolve the Yenga question once and for all. Now that promise the National Security Coordinator be make we speak to the people and say the Yenga situation and major other border concerns between Sierra Leone and Guinea will become thing of the past very shortly.
All right, forget things clear. What's in lead we make the Guinean authority them fire gunshot?
Well, I think they then go best answer that question there, because there was
not able to talk to the authority them during the time go.
The Guinean, the military authority. We talk to some Guinean authorities, but none be the civilian part, and they say no get answers to that kind of question there. We're not able to talk, unfortunately, with the military counterparts because they refuse to attend the meeting, even though we extend an invitation to them. And they look forward, say they will attend a day on several occasions with the battalion commander for 1st Infantry Battalion. They persistently call on in counterpart on the Nongoa side on the need for let you attend this meeting for let we get that engagement day. He refuse to pick it up.
Now, Abdul Will, you say now a selfish interest in the side of some Guinea military officers. Them, you say the central governments of Guinea not even aware say they occupy Yenga forcefully?
I don't go talk so, because I go be very much disingenuous for make that kind of comment there. But the fact now that the Salon we know in terms of the structures and the chains of command with the existing Salon, it not seem for be the same with what they obtain in Guinea. This joint technical commission where the governments of both countries don't set up, it gets people in Guinea where they in high places, all of the relevant authorities, from border commission to security to people at civil society to people who are lawyers and so on and so forth. So waiting any do we expect say therefore cascade same to people who get boots on the ground. we they do that one day and do so effectively. Whether they do them, na something where somebody go or for question, because if they may do it effectively, it means then kind situation not for the
Will my colleague earlier ask you what in trigger for make Guinea soldier then fire. According to the explanation we will get from Sukoma, then people are don't they enjoy military dominance now the Yenga region. Hence, they not only capture Yenga, but they get other villages that we under their control, and one extent to Sokoma and other villages. Them when they notice say 2 Salon soldier go na Sokoma, make troop come out Guinea and can warn them people and say we no want see Salon soldier na ya. And because they see plenty Salon soldier, then now they begin shoots randomly. Why is it that after they don't resolve this Yenga issue, Salon not send troop na Yenga for protecting citizens them, but left the entire Yenga region in the hands of Guinean soldiers?
Yenga is a small village. What we call a region, it appear, it paints a picture like say that some wide, a vast land. A small village, I understand from the point of view where they come out. But don't forget, say, before this development, we get Guinea troops them, we don't construct a permanent structure na Yenga, and they even get at sure say that back in the one way we all know about where the right man since 1885 where the suggest say that the lay claims to that particular side as to whether or not they for determine which Salon soldier man or Salon security for Kana, Sukuma, Waima or Pogebendo. Done in something.
But now they determine that.
No, that's not the case. As we speak, as sure say you go there, Sokoma, we get full joint military and police deployment.
This after where the situation don't work.
Sokoma, they even back of Yenga.
No, this now after the situation don't work. Before this time, that then determine would have to go na Sokoma or would have to go na Yenga or surrounding villages.
So now that
even when they notice Salon soldier, then go strictly and warn the people that say we don't want to see Salon soldier na ya.
So that tells you how waiting at the level of evil understanding, because you don't go one civilian for say I don't want to see soldier man. I think say for confront military counterpart for say I don't want to see military present. But the position is we are going to maintain our deployment in Sokoma and other surrounding villages. I mean, where the head of delegation when they talk say he emphasize say patience and dialogue now when painful. Now what could be difficult, but if you weigh the option between violence or violent confrontation and dialogue, I think say the best option will still remains dialogue. Right. But when they bring calm, then kind development here to the attention of the relevant authorities, what we've been doing at the meeting, it clear say the people of Yenga, they don't fed up with that kind of situation, and they call on the authorities of both countries on the need for let us sit down and dialogue and find a permanent and immediate solution to the Yenga question.
Continuing for the week inside the program, in name now Abdul Karim Will, in the Director Strategic Communications, Office of National Security. We call over now to you, Abdul Fatoma, Chief Executive for Chadi. You know, one of the civil society them we don't look at different issues them we don't happen at the country. Recently get for do with the Yenga issue as civil society. We don't make up of this particular issue. We are in Sierra Leone and they don't start and left that particular place.
It's painful to this country. And every territorial land of this country now a constitutional obligation of the government. I mean, the people of this country go careless which political party within our power, but the constitution places a high obligation on government of Sierra Leone for ensure say the people of this country are protected and safe. And for now we get an incident wherein some part of the country controlled by another country, it shows we inability as a country for protect ourselves. The painful thing is that since 2002, that the year we receive war done, now in Salon in Guinea signed the agreement, the first agreement, then inside the time of late President Kaba. And inside 2005 again, Guinea be acknowledged say they're willing and ready for return back the deployment base when I be Yenga to the government of Sierra Leone. So the people of Sierra Leone go get a freedom and liberty at that part of the country. And inside 2012, when Salon don't change an administration, we then say we don't change an administration. We get former President Nkrumah. He been sign another agreement again with the government of Guinea for ensure say Guinea respect the previous promise and obligations that we then don't agree to in the previous two things. Inside 2013, the Mano River Union, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, with former President Nkrumah and the President we've been in Guinea, they also make a lot of emphasis, and by that time when they talk about regional security and development. So Yenga will be a prime issue because the inhabitant them, now Yenga, the natives them from Yenga, then they over within these three countries, the Gizi people in Liberia, in Sierra Leone, and also in Guinea. So several efforts has been made, and the Sierra Leone government for be conscious of the constitutional responsibility. And this not the far if you hold the Constitution of Sierra Leone. You go chapter 1 and chapter 2. It's very clear how it plays a huge obligation. For the government, we don't get three administration. Way up to date, where would they talk this morning? They not get the capacity yet for resolve this issue. It's painful for letting you in your own country. You deprive of your civil liberty. People the way they in that part, where we team talk to, they're not able to engage on their business. We go on the ground, take to Sokoma, and we team attend the meeting at Kwendu, where the government organized for ensure say then talk to stakeholders them and the people them and the youth them. But before then, we've been on the talk to the youth leaders and local authorities the Sokoma and Kwendu Yenga area. Also, and a particular day been there, they want for come do them business, and they wake up that morning, the Guineans, and say both Sierra Leone and Liberia not the cross for can over for can do the usual business with them do. So they return the Sierra Leoneans and the Liberians. So the women, the way they do business on that side, we them not send the market there ahead, be totally be deprived for gain access to the market.
Right.
And that become a whole tension. And the anxiety and the insecurity where we people in that part of the country they live in, unless you're not patriotic to this country. But just imagine you us where you don't build, you don't buy land. If you not to you build land, your papa or whosoever, but here na your own place. Then somebody come on outside, you can't snap na you gate if you get gate or it surround you. Say they come on a door for play or you picking them. It's so emotional, it's so painful.
Right. Now,
Yes,
Mr. Fatoma, this thing don't happen for long term, but this being term, it seems as if a little bit worse. Is it that now governments not seek the people interest in that particular side we see Guinea and them even don't go put permanent structure there?
Well, the Sierra Leone government, as I say, from 2002, where we start this effort, to 2025, it's over 20 years, don't feel the constitutional obligation for protect, or show concern over the interests of them people in there. And this country, we not look serious, the government and the people of this country, not look serious about security issues, either national security or even personal security. We just feel say security issues now one common issues. We get countries, them budget. The security aspect they hit more than even the health care of the citizens. Why? Because when you protect your sovereignty, your military might and your military power, and we see at the sub-region then, when other West African countries want for actually send a message to the entire African continent or the West African sub-region, then they use their Independence Day for display the new arms and ammunition the way they don't get, or the inauguration of the president. If you go, I mean, when I hear a story here a time ago, I think it was Musa or somebody, when a Guinean soldiers give all motoka tire to we own soldier man, because they say they don't make several requests for even let them motoka get tire for the patrol. The entire they don't patch until the tire lost sense of patch, so you're not able to take any patch anymore. So basically, that emotional torture alone, where we men then go get on the ground, it seriously go affect, with performance. And the fact that say we as a country, we neglect with responsibility for allow Guinea military or Guinea authority for put structures. Now we own country, not through diplomatic means, but through forceful means. That alone is send a signal. Okay. So, from the organization point of view, we own position. Now for urge the government Australian, for tell the Guineans and say, Yenga, based on their agreement and acceptance, Yenga belongs to the people of Sierra Leone. And the people of Sierra Leone, where they live in Yenga, therefore able to enjoy the fundamental right, like anybody, where they enjoy the freedom and movement inside Freetown, or any of the policymakers, lawmakers, politicians, civil society, or every facet of people.
Okay, before we go for break, is it that Salon security sector not get the capacity for protect society?
We not get the sufficient financial resources for even take a very good care of the security. We actually not respect the word security and the security sector in this country. We will not go out for Tokaya, but even themselves, they not get the required resources as ONS for actually coordinate national security affairs. You look at the military, up to now will not get chopper, helicopter will not get her. If you go even the space where they make for the helicopter, they land na concrete. I mean, the demarcations that you can't see it visibly from afar. So even in emergency, you tell anybody for can land there, you get for take an experienced person. You go around concrete, it's all about scrap vehicles. You see they may even take there as a dumping ground. I mean, that's disrespectful. You go to a military barracks there, you cannot believe that these men and women were sacrificed for join the army for protect we now this country. Now they face that. You go also to the police, you see police station there, how dilapidated, how challenging the environment there for these people there. We need for take national security issue as a very serious and important issue.
Would they come look at what are the implication of foreign troop we base in your country in terms of investors' confidence and other citizens' confidence in their security?
The program, Good Morning Salon, we come to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Inside the program, we continue to look at more issues we get to do with Yenga. Also, the chief and chair lady for Yenga say because the Guinean soldier them, they harass them, make some of them, they get challenged, forget things for eat, side for sleep, and safe clothes for wear. Then people here talk this in some interview with the democracy. We them raise concern about the harassment where the Guinean soldier them they do to them. For more on this, make we join Musa Kamara.
Nina Township, Tamanyuma, Yenga.
You dey Kwendu now? What's happened?
Right now, where they Kwendu, the way I see the situation, where Guinea Soya then the actual tree, I make a displace a kind of Kwendu town.
Where you follow us there? I mean population.
The population who Kaya work about 87 people then we don't displace na Yenga, we cannot destroy her.
What's exactly happened for somebody to listen to you now? We make una finally to na bondu and left Yenga.
Right now, what you make we to bondu and Yenga, the condition where the Guinea Soya then the ask to we not go na the bushland, we then not give freedom more again. What you more make we pull your heart. Then can't cut through before we. I was saying that instead ambush no more being done. Then can't cut through before we. So we not go for Guinea. Then we not for Ghana Salonia. We just see don't mean do no more. And we know the work at the bush then. We say we they get now we live. So then make we say escape. We can't acquaint to town here for let get cold heart small.
I mean, for understand, say we want go back.
Right now, I go back. Me what in up so this trusses and this shirt what in up so now I come out. And not take even one from 6 1 move then I then close here move food. I don't even get 1 grain trusses for the account because the cut heart way it don't depend me. I don't even me picking the normal whole hand then account then.
When I go the back, what did they say?
And then tell we say we not go back. Say we not Leone, we not to Guinea. Say Yenga na Guinea day. Say we not to Guinea, so we not for go back. Say we should do na Leone. All we chop with be everything day. Right now, we say we should do so. For let we get what you itself na problem. If you then say let we be an atonya, all we property, everything we will get out for, let we get living inside. All day and that we there, we not get nothing, we not get job. They not they look out of we now we no more this so they waka na atonya. From see we left here and that we can't pass we never them. So they sorry for we give me 1 plate, we get picking them boku. If you then give 1 plate, what did they do with them? Eh? You picking them, what are they eat? So now that the money the message to the authority right now what you need, we want go back na Yenga. Me I not tell person lie. I want go back na Yenga.
What patients then?
How we go patient now? We not get lodging now. We not get it done. Me what up so na police barracks are done. Me na town chief. Na police barracks are done right now. Na grown. Now all me family themselves are not they would then together. All
you from Yenga.
Yeah.
You dey Kwendu. What happened?
We dey Kwendu. Now them man then na Yenga. This soldier man them. Because we use them here them, but now this tip and don't make we don't afraid. Tension with them can this tip and I make we run away.
How lifestyle for you, Naya?
Oh, they not the yakba no more. No get full, no nothing. So now for that we come for them be here with sister then give we lodging, chop or you get 5 people then. Children then you meet the sister in bag get 5. How we not go able to survive? But we they manage. The car then can't go reach we so. But we are more allowed to return back because for the all whole. Put her in say back. From Wednesday we left out on the around the 9 o'clock.
All the say back now.
Yes, now 9 o'clock. Net now we left that on the Wednesday, Thursday, today, Saturday. We're not sure say we go meet them alive. So all thing they don't put behind the normal. It's not easy.
When you don't attempt for go Yenga?
They not agree. Yesterday we go, they not agree. Day before yesterday we go, they not agree.
What are they not agree?
Now then Guinea Sojamande. So once we don't come on, we not for enter again. They will for them. They will be go say for go take rest because we get small rest there. If we for go take full, at least if we not sleep they say they allow we sleep there. But for take full, we can't eat here the children them, but they not agree. So we back we not force. Yesterday now we go then say meeting day today. We back we not force now we sit down. So they can't listen now the meeting how then they end.
How much people come out with?
Yeah, come out 8 weekend there with me self 9.
Where you order from Bulem? People then still Yenga?
Yes. People then did it. That was 3 did it. 2 man, 1 woman.
And then 3 left Yenga. The balance don't come out.
Yeah, all don't come out.
Well, that's now the chairlady and the chief for Yenga. Me explain to reporter Musa Kamara me talk about the challenge whether they get, but as we tell now earlier on say we they get one of the member of parliament them for Kailan district, Honorable Engineer Fala Kenewa Tengbe. Now we get online. We go tell we waiting at the present situation at this moment, Yenga. Good morning, sir. Welcome to Radio Democracy.
Yeah, good morning. And thank you for having me.
Alright, Honorable, waiting at the situation at this moment, Yenga.
Yes, well, the situation no change much. It still remain the same. The Yenga, of course, we don't say GAF, one of the Guinean armed forces, we don't come build permanent structures. They may don't do the end of recent. The change will don't take place now that they don't slightly move off the camp, jump the Yenga village itself, and can station at the Peking, where then be illegally don't construct the in recent past. So as a result of that unlawful occupation, they may not stop the main highway, then block camps, that na international highway. So people don't get freedom of movement currently. So we say from the end, we government don't respond proactively, let's say don't can deploy troops. So we don't get them cut off from the west end, and we also get them cut off from the east end, for which now something like just 100 to 200 meters they between each military forces.
All right. Now, Honorable, you mean they Yenga over the weekend, and one thing we're not able to clear it up till now. Now the reason we make then Guinean soldier shoot. What really happened?
Yes, well, there is a nearby village called Sukuma. This my village where you the map of Sukuma. There you see, of course, Yenga. Sukuma at the top hill. So there was this time they come, they enter, then do illegal registration. We have a reporting one at the House of Parliament, say we suspect they want to do cartographic mapping. And during them processes, they know them don't they come. Civilians some they don't they balance, some they get discussions with them. So both them in the reporter, and myself in the reporter, other media houses in the reporter. So this latter part now, unfortunately for them, they come stay permanently, and they meet we Australian soldiers around. Well, they were not in large number, but we they interface each other, and they are say Yana Guinea, they are back say Yana Salon. So them in get for withdraw. So they tell them withdraw, then go explain it and Colonel Uba. Another time they get for send more troops, and within the land on the Yenga soil, that then they will be people in the area that 3 gunshots. But from them, I want to say the place so far will not have any gunshots, and we Sierra Leone Army don't deploy, they don't move an inch, and just station side and day, whilst diplomatic engagement is ongoing.
All right, you mentioned say they may want to do cartographic mapping. Who are the people here? Is it the Guinean authority?
The Guinean authorities. Then they come, they cross all villages where they just at the bank of the river and other outlying villages. Then they can they. So they will come, they ask the people say that they register, they want for can build pump for them, they want for can give them solar light, medicine. That's how they started the fakeism. So we've been to report this, but we response time I want for say to be honest, is very slow. So to the turn away, finally the plan say they want for stretch out or capture also Sukuma. That ended the meet now, Salon Soldier Background deployed. So they might go again.
Alright, so during the time when you report this in a parliament, what in the leadership mean do towards this?
Well, as you know, as a politician, when you get problem from your constituency, you get for reporter. So there was this time when whatever they do, or report them, or are they up, or get or do write up send them to immediate boss with the leader of government business, and at times I can escalate them to the speaker for that they are aware. So I can also, whilst at the reporting that, then the foreign minister, the chief minister, I can also update them. So out of their engagement, they didn't update them. That's been the make we see some response. We then go say, okay, well, we're going to Guinea for another engagement. Then people there. Then the foreign minister, they don't come. We get engagement with them. Now the garrison-based building can illegally built. Then the force brigadier general, EU Kamara Binde, the foreign minister being for make we candidate. Then Givao, Honorable Givao, we don't candidate. And me and Colonel, Colonel A.B. Kamara, the battalion commander for Daru, also we don't candidate. We don't go right inside Nongoa Guinea. We don't engage with them at the garrison base. But I want to tell you the stark reality that the people are callous, and you don't really understand it today. To date, why really they just want for the deprived way of our own sovereignty right.
Right. So lastly, what about the people we may not left them village them? They don't return or then still they out of the town?
Okay, I think them people and they initially then we stop them. Of course we need for establish that premise. Later, a big meeting in the Nakwendria, then get engagement, for which them get for send the paramount chief where they across camp, and then we get some understanding, say, then we make sure say them people in the return. On the day of the meeting, where they go, where people want return, they reject them. However, 2 hours later, they get for send message, say, let them go. And yesterday now, they sent through the paramount chief for say let the paramount chief make the people a return. But that is yet to be verified this morning. So we can forget CHISEC meeting this morning. So in that meeting, they will go establish the full facts as to whether all of the people have returned or some are yet to.
All right. Plenty thank you for joining inside the program this morning.
Thank you.
In name na Honorable Engineer Fala Tengbe, in a member of Parliament for Kailaun District, as we give you updates about the situation presently in Yenga.
The program Good Morning Salunde continue. We still look at the Yenga situation. We get Abdul Karim Will at the program still, and Abdul Karim Will, you don't be quiet for a long time at the program now, but he gets from the honorable member na the area, and waiting factual at that the Guinean military don't move from the base sending in Yenga, and they come further to Koindu. This is a situation where people not pleased with, and talk even there around say the people in next target na Koindu, and then they come Kailaun and also take the Moa River. This worrisome to now at all a security sector?
Honestly concerning, but for speak to that movement from the base towards Koindu, there is a backing. I should say that one don't be shown on various media platforms where the rights panel since 1885. That backing is a little away from Usai, then do the permanent construction. So this recent development, it make them for move come to that backing point, and you know they beyond that one day. But the reality that in a concerning situation, and that make will continue for get fruitful and effective engagement at the diplomatic level, so that we go resolve this year, because it is in the interest of the people and that we resolve them without rancor. Where the paramount chief for Nongowabi they speak, it clearly states say, as far as in concern, you know they see Salon person, you know they see Guinea person, they see the same people. It will interesting for note say people in other area they in the parrot's beak. They all speak one and the same language, their customs and culture same, no different. Intermarriages don't take place. When you can Nongowa from Salon, you go to Nongowa. The somebody when a Kisi person where he reach Nongowa, he almost the home. The same thing for somebody in Nongowa where he come na and the same thing for going to Foya na Liberia. So then three people and they intertwined, they united. Now some external elements then, even though na national elements then, especially in the form of some security personnel, they come and reject. So he talks say, he talk also say the current situation not only they bring untold suffering to people in a Salon on the Sierra Leone axis, the people in Nongowa also they equally feel the pain, because most of the produce whether they trade in now from Salon they come out, whether na cocoa, coffee and palm oil. Now from Salon they come out and go into Nongowa. With this recent standoff, the people under business people or even people for their own livelihood they in suffer. No. So he appeal that a total demilitarization take
but this chief voting in the talk not so in the resonate with the military person. He gets the meeting where the paramount chief from Nongowa and the paramount chief from Salon side all na Sokoma then agree say make the people and go na them farm them after they be don't tap them not for go na them farm them. The day where all this meeting Guinea military then come for can investigate what in that chief and Salon chief can all meeting for, and then stop put one in say they don't want to see Salon soldier on that side. As you get from the MP, then they even don't do cartographic mapping at that area. Now they supply them and other things. This now a worrisome situation. What in ONS they do apart from this meeting where una go all, where even Guinea authorities they not show up?
So from the scenario we present, it tells you say some element, some people within the security structure, on the other part, sadly, they don't really show respect to authorities. I don't think say Salon military go come and then counter a formidable arrangement where the paramount chief of a chiefdom don't enter into with a company. You just discard them and forget about it.
But the people who think say no, they follow.
It's not the same thing.
But Salon still talk about diplomatic means with people who know they listen diplomatic protocol at all.
We get little or no option for that because that even in the interest of the people in Yenga. Not forget, not to out of
many are going to use diplomacy.
Fear for go into battle, not to out of fear for go into conflict.
Salon get the capacity for go into battle.
Two elephants and we go fed. And what it go mean? Now the people in Yenga, now they go run away come na Kwendu. The people in Kwendu go run away come na Daru, and so on and so forth. Now people them on either end, now they go suffer. Don't forget say, sometimes in day it's easy for things say a big past this person. I get weapons past this person, I get might past this person, and therefore if we go into conflict, I will defeat her easily. Most often it don't be proven for be the opposite end. I mean, I don't want to make reference to other countries because I don't want to be do PR like that to them. It is not out of fear, but it's out of respect for the people holding at that side. Because if you obstruct them through any conflict, engagement in conflict with counterpart them, they go spell doom for me. And we don't go into war as a country. We know what are the repercussions of war. So it only means say, even though it's difficult for engage in dialogue of this nature, one way you see insincerity or the counterpart, but no matter how painful it be, if that is the best option for the benefit of the people, they go for continue and pursue that.
As you talk about diplomatic means, report the show say then people here get influence over Bomaru, Fendu, Yaradu, and Bondu, and now the latest have been Pengu and Sokoma. Then one get influence over. How long this diplomatic means they continue as then people continue for can inside you land further?
I wish I get a blueprint answer, but I mean hope. I should say that the hope of every Sierra Leonean that we will put this behind we within the shortest possible time. The National Security Coordinator will be emphatic about that one day. That a concern that a peace or day na Yenga, na Pogebendu, Sokoma and other things, it will affect the whole of Sierra Leone. If peace day, it will be peace for everybody, and therefore a pledge in commitment for ensure we resolve this Yenga situation immediately. Very shortly there is going to be an engagement of this boundary affirmation na Liberia who say with Guinea and counterpart in the casino at the table. Okay. And then it don't be followed after the meeting we will be hold na Kailau for discuss the issues there. A painful, a difficult, emotional, but I think so we go for continue in that trajectory because a day in the interest of the salon, a day in the interest of the people who decide there. So that at the end of the day, the issue of border ownership not bring disunity among the same people.
Okay.
I mean, it's fine, I can't put boundaries no more. But the same people.
Continue for the way to be inside the program. We'll recover to you, Mr. Fatoma. We'll not get better time because you left at any time at the studio. You are waiting the member of parliament see concerning issues them where they happen. We are in say even though reports na parliament, but yet still we don't see any way forward. What do you think is the way forward at this moment?
Before going to the way forward, I mean, the Member of Parliament and the security sector representative here just confirmed my previous position, on this whole situation. That we as a country since 2002, when at that very year they we officially announced, January 18, say the war done at this country. I mean, we moved from a civil war and we signed a MOU or agreement with the Guinea authority for let them left, and they not agree for left. Till 2005, we go back and they acknowledge it and they left. So this creates a lot of insecurity for we as a country and the people the way they live in that part, of this country. So within this detail, we incapacity as a country for protect we own territorial integrity and we people them and look after them welfare. That is serious concern for every Sierra Leonean. If the government not wake up to that, they talk to the people of this country. We need for urge with government for find any peaceful means for ensure say we people them where they live in that part of the country live in a peaceful life. even though we get social economic challenges in this country, but it will be better we day in a peaceful situation than we day in an anxiety. You know, for let somebody live in a fear for 20 good years and above, you know, emotionally not good for the health.
Okay.
Because we all don't come up from the Civil War, and then they see the picture of war every blessed day they week. So that's not good. And when you look at the attitude and the appetite of the Guinean authority over the eastern region of this country, we think that Yenga, Sokoma, they can't claim even Kenema. The Kenema people don't want for you read this. But if you then think that they allow, we as a country, we allow, with failure for protect this country, we allow Guinea for take over large part of Kailan and take Kailan. The next stop will be maybe Kenema, and the other side put Loco and Cambia.
All right.
Because these are very close, you know, with the Guinea. So they encourage something where we other generation not go able for stand. And as a country where I say we get a lot of problem for let we move forward. I remember 2006 when Salon government be put them budget up to 26% for empower the security sector, both police and military. 1 year ahead of election, we politicize that process. That we not get war, but we go buy more ammunition. And when an Escalate regime self buys on tank them, follow by them, it also, I mean, people they also politicize the whole thing. So we as a people, we just think that say security not important. You go now Wilberforce, a road construction company run by the Chinese, now they then depot day. And no country know the way they compromise one of the biggest, you know, military base, you know, not the capital city, and really, you know, subletter to another foreign national. No matter the gravity or the importance of that help, you go around State Avenue or Tower Hill, you will find a lot of structures there where pose a lot of security threat to this country, even Motokazem, where we ministers, MPs there, and people that way relate to senior government official. They drive motorcar that will not get number plate. Or cover the number plate. That alone is a threat to national security. But we take that as a fashion and say this that the people then this way they empower.
Okay.
So we as a country, if we not rise up to the deceitful nature of Guinea in this process, and then continue appetite for encroach and occupy Sierra Leonean territory, and with the fear that say we want diplomacy, yes we want that, but with people then they're under bondage. So how do we do that? How do we address that? The constitution make a clear provision where it give a responsibility to the government. So when we actually look at this whole thing, like Musa said before we go for the break, the threat na Yenga, they create a lot of economic instability at national level.
All right.
We only look at, because people go out for look at, if you want for kind invest in Sierra Leone, first thing first, the security situation of the country is a peaceful country. No, then get a dispute with a neighboring country. And not a secret, we all know the Guinean military strength, how it heavier than Sierra Leone. But we don't get war groups that we don't fight war on a moral courage. You now look Hamas, now Israel get high military strength more than Hamas, but Hamas continue for survive on courage. You look at, you know, in Afghanistan, you look at the Taliban and the Afghan authority, the weapons that the US supply, but you still see that say them fight with courage.
So you recommend violence, or you recommend less allow retaliate? Is that the case?
No, I think you know listen me, they get it wrong.
All right. Now, Mr. Fatoma, one big thing where a lot of people concerned about recently now, we are in the Sierra Leone government allow Mamadi for come with Amoka and ammunition straight to his state house through the capital city of Freetown. Plenty people believe saying for me under the Guinean authority, they don't start for we saloon.
Mrs. Eben as you now from there and you win. Mrs. Eben, from there and you win.
Only don't do that once. For me, unacceptable. But I mean, this country, either we get complex over certain individuals, we just get a strong weakness with that. Muammar Gaddafi be do that day with we as well. He entered within military. Maybe you guys were more young or what. You know, you bring a heavy military escort, and even grief or sleep inside any tent them build for her. And sleep there, and entire security be guarded by military personnel. Ghanaians recently they cry when the Burkina Faso head of state now, the military leader, go in the inauguration within the president of Ghana within pistol. Up to now, people get concerned. So I think we they take a lot of over familiarity and drop protocols that don't be with weakness in this country and even this sub-region. But me now one person will not trust the Guinean authority in terms of the promises, or even government of Sierra Leone tell we say that they meet in Liberia. Look, from Chastelain time, Helen Johnson Sirleaf, we are, and now Boakai, 4 presidents in Liberia. We still get this issue. Guinea, 2 civilian, and the rest now you will count the military, people there. Sierra Leone, we get late President Kaba, former President Kroma, and now we get President Malabio. So 3 leaders, and Liberia 4 leaders, right? So we don't take parties inside and in the pawn out of the pawn negotiation. We get several other options without war. If this guy then not ready, ECOWAS don't fail we, Mano River Union don't fail we, because several times Mano River even not get the capacity. Look the office where they did. A whole regional body for 4 countries. With no disrespect to them. But we not serious at this region for really treat security diplomacy issue as a sensitive and important issue.
But according to the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Timothy, so you don't know they mean the way I say the next stop will be ECOWAS court.
I mean, like ECOWAS courts now. You see, these people that they even outside of ECOWAS currently, the very ECOWAS be non-suspended. So how you they go to court somebody we know they under jurisdiction? They say the for goal. So I mean, we get the international, Sudan and other countries and don't go through all that similar process like this. Nigeria be get this same thing with Cameroon. I mean, we have to find a amicable way as a country. But now we don't get the sense and the reality that Guinea is not prepared to live peacefully. They have demonstrated that several times, and with people then they're under attack, then they're under bondage. So the government for ensure that these people then they enjoy their constitutional rights.
It start for look at messages, but quickly we understand say the Guinean authority them arrest Salon Soja. Is it true?
Not to we knowledge. I don't think it's not true. We don't get any report of that nature.
Okay, inside the program, we start for look at messages, Musa.
This one, they say, this is so sad to see our fellow compatriots being displaced in their own territory, but I'm not surprised. If the junta government entered this country with terrifying military troops without any caution, then I'm afraid. From Medley Savage.
This one from Floxy. They say the Guineans see us a weak nation, not because of our military might. Okay, this one not too clear.
This one from Edwina John. Now with Facebook page, they say they are registering the people of Yenga as Guineans.
This one from Albert, they say, what is Fatoma saying when the junta leader of Guinea once drove his unannounced security through our state house?
Okay, this one from Lolo Gasparini in our Facebook page. They say the Yenga issue didn't start today. It has been there since the time of Tijan Kaba and Ernest Kroma. They had the chance to fix it and failed. So don't come and now and put all the blame on President Bio if at the sudden appeared. This habit of politicizing every national issues is dangerous and only hurts Sierra Leone progress. Enough is enough.
This one say the Guinea authority them really don't weigh Sierra Leone. That's why then they do some of them here.
This one from Osfred Kamade say the competing claims to this Yenga territory has been a historic issue, with many diplomatic dialogue over disputed boundaries in the past years to settlements reached. Can stakeholders and related others consider areas of commonalities for both nations, such as state farms or industrial estates done around these disputed boundaries? This will benefit both nations and deter unrest for those living there.
This one from Ishmael Sharif. He says Sierra Leone is a peaceful and law-abiding country. From 2002 up to date, they are dealing with the treaties and MOU that we are signed. So why the Guinean not following the same?
This one from Joseph Josiah, they say some of us have said it before. If we don't fight those guys, they will never stop. What they are doing? Ukraine knew they can't fight Russia, but they are still fighting.
This one from Macten and Yenga, say a high-level government delegation, which include prominent officials such as the minister and deputy ministers of internal affairs and defense, senior representative from the Office of National Security, Sierra Leone Armed Forces, and the police visited Yenga on Saturday to address the long-standing border dispute. With the presence of these high-level authorities, I'm convinced the problem of Yenga will finally come to an end by the grace of God.
This one from Explore Sierra Leone, they say, I have been to Yenga several times. Yenga is run by the Guinean people. Guineans are living there. They are using Guinean language and money, even sell Guinean goods. I see some deployed military personnel there from Sierra Leone, but they don't seem in control of their entire premises. To be noted, Yenga is not the only territory lost to Guinea. Even some parts in the north, especially Falaba, has been completely capitalized by Guineans.
This one from Victor Fode say, what did the ONS ever done since the permanent building was built in Yenga by this military junta?
This one from Abubakar Rashid, our Facebook page, they say, Abdul Will, a person from the security sector, gunshot from the Guinean side. You say that Guinean authorities for explain that. You not think say now warning shot from their side and now waiting they see from we own side make then they give warning.
The last one I will take for now because of time. This one from Deborah Cole say, good morning, Radio G. Sierra Leone has celebrated its 64 years of independence, but till now the highest rate of corruption in the country has undermined the country development. Thanks to President Bio for his effort in all sectors, but honestly, even in the office of the president, there are people who are working against your development.
Okay, from that message here, we come to Abdul Karim Will. Abdul Karim Will, you don't get the messages them, within a response to them and the way forward for Yenga from the security standpoint.
So plenty take it to the various texts. It appears like and that are the case. Yenga seem to be the most topical of the issues relating to border security concerns between Sierra Leone and Guinea. But the reality is not only Yenga na the question. In fact, by we assessments, we get over 35 other crossing points. We get contention, and what we think say na areas that we don't be encroached upon by Guineans. So, because of their concerns today, and because of what really happened now in Yenga, the Joint Technical Commission will then set for Guinea and Sierra Leone now for address all of their concerns today, and for states say their concerns are at the highest level. Then Joint Technical Commissions, what they talk about now, the African Union now they spearhead the discussion and they facilitate the discussions, with GIZ providing the necessary funding support. So yes, somebody writes say the Guineans have come do cartographic mapping. Their attempts for can do cartographic map for determine the population at that community day, but that they be resisted and stop them, even to the extent that they be one for begin for get out some tents them. So we been going to Guinea, I mean na Kwendu, one of the things the way government been do now for supply the people with the basic things where maybe they may lacking through the DHM team na Kailaon. One other thing what we realize now, because of the economic activity where they happen there, and mainly Guinea are the beneficiaries. So one recommendation will come out also now for see how the Ministry of Trade and Industry will encourage the produce marketing company for establish buying centers within and around the Yenga general area. We will now encourage Sierra Leonean business people for do business within Sierra Leonean territory, and anybody not take advantage of them because then they go sell there. I mean, somebody talk, and rightly so, that we law abiding or they follow due process. We're mindful of the relationship, the good relationship that exists between we and Sierra Leone, between we and Guinea, and we want to maintain that one or even improve on them. So over the period, now that kind posture they now we don't get, and now we'll continue to forget because it is in the interest of the people. Citing Ukraine, Israel, Afghanistan, and so on and so forth. Now people and they die. Ukrainians and they die in their drones. People in Israel, people in Gaza, they die in their numbers. Not to that they will go on for Sierra Leone. That make would they continue for exercise patience so that they will resolve this issue. I mean, Mr. Fatoma talks finding all peaceful means for resolve this thing. Nine are the way to go, and that kind peaceful means nine are the position of the Sierra Leonean authorities for engage with to counterpart them, for bring and come to the attention of the relevant authorities. Very shortly we'll get a meeting in Liberia for discuss this and several other issues. We'll get a platform for bring and come to the attention.
Will, you say according to UNA findings, the Guineans them about 30 border entry points they enter inside Saloon. But always when you see saloon borders or checkpoints, then they can be several miles off from the neighboring country. But Guinea, they use the opportunity for enter inside saloon. What you can talk at security level that I don't fair not say Guinea they invade saloon by part.
Well, now that make now in realization of the fact say because we want to follow due process, we want to follow the standards we don't be established by international norms. Now that make even in we posture around the border communities, we also they follow that kind of thing because by right, your deployment for give room for buffer zone. You know, can deploy exactly at the nose of the other person. If you do so, you get the tendency for spark of violence. So something in the now then buffer zone they already left. Now they other people and they take advantage and can't do their deployment. But now all of this will say let we find a sustainable resolution to all of them concerns them. Make the AU, the two governments of the two countries, establish a joint technical commissions here. We get people and drawn from the security sector, people and drawn from the law, people and drawn from academia, civil society, and so on and so forth. So that when we resolve the here, maybe one of the recommendations so we don't give if they go by them now follow we sign new treaties and discard their old treaties and because some of their treaties and they get a lot of gaps and get a lot of lacunas where somebody can exploit and do things and we
whether new or old treaties, the Guineans they follow the treaties. How soon how long will they continue for left buffer zone let Guinea go to enter inside Salon?
Well, Guinea not to country in space. Now the same mortal man and they just like the same mortal man within a salon. I think say whether they abide to policies or non-policies, now we on posture will get for force them for also abide to within they don't sign up to by making the presence physical now the communities and make we people them also feel belong to Sierra Leone by erecting the structures them way for be permanent we get to security presence by even encouraging people for do trade in country. Why it's not bad because in the 15th protocol of the MRU it say the unfettered movement of people for be encouraged, and for that then it happen it means say all countries they get for abide by the thing that we signed up to. But I want to say without making any case on behalf of the Guinean authorities, But the fact remains, something in the people and individuals who deploy in certain positions around the borders, they almost there on their own. Then I drag them, go drag. They're not listening to any authority.
All right, plenty. Thank you, joining.
So, guys, this is actually don't answer on our questions. So, as long as from the hospital movement that the other day at the scene where the thing happened to, and we don't see some government officials there. So, this don't actually tell now clearly say this power they be so what they call Mama di Dumbia, huh? Because I'm at the head. You know, ready today, you know, ready tomorrow. And I don't see that how they say fit. I don't see that, you know, even if come near, you know, even can close. So that word where they say diplomacy, when I can agreement, when I use peaceful agreement, or when I even cancel negotiation. No, negotiation. That's what I would say. No, together or no, sit down together. No. Now what be for her? Mr. Albert, that would be for also. Mr. Because this man, this how they get me so. That what they say. Diplomacy big. Diplomacy big first. Come out to diplomacy will say, okay, you all can sit down together. Then they big for her. Or let we come together. Then I'll be one for her.
Yeah.
Or when they solve the issue. Or let we can negotiate. Or then what they force me. Maybe they're close to themselves. Then what anyway, Mr. Minister about then they go and talk so say, or they use diplomacy. This man, you know, they can find, you know, they close to ourselves. He said, man, they watch it. He said, man, they watch like in a civils. My bloody pass to president. He said, for diplomacy, this man, you know, even they near ourselves, you know, they close to ourselves. Maybe in a corner, maybe you know, a corner, they paros cassava, or maybe they put for a cassava and beans, or maybe you don't bear fool you yourself. Yeah, now or maybe now you don't talk about what they don't come on say Yenga they don't solve the issue. You know, then the people then go there and solve the issue. Now this you know. Then when the authorities now this you know what they say. So you when they go and talk say Yenga you problem not solve, Yenga problem not solve it so. And this man no get this was for you know ready for diplomacy force for one you know the narrative. You know for me they make peace force. Or for the peaceful, what is every day, you know, different thing. Then you know, for tomorrow. I don't know for next month, but these 2 weeks first, or inside this 1 month for me, I don't see Ampana so. Huh? I'm not Ampana yet. So, Mr. Ambassador, I don't know what it was that before they come in. Before we get a reporter, I only rob month for a small.
Yeah, Kelvin. Sorry. Thank you once more. I totally agree with you as well with the fact that you're not ready for an immediate compromise. But again, let we look into what we just don't listen to here. We don't listen from a representative, ONS, Office of National Security. And we also listen to the CEO of this CSO or civil society. You know, when I listen to the ONS representative, I feel sad because these are the same thing, just equally when they listen to different government officials, you see inconsistency. This could give figure, this one will give figure. This will give an account where they turn left, another one will give an account where turn right. It's all lip service. Calvin, if you remember, over a week ago, or almost a week, we also get a program where we talk on the same issue. And we highlight most of them in there, where they talk about so today. The people of Yenga, and of course, the whole of that community there, they need more than just lip services. They need more than just empty promises. Imagine there were Sierra Leonean people where they registered them as voters and they voted as Sierra Leoneans. They make choice, they make decisions as well. They make choices in terms of leadership in that country. It even sad for me, the Guinean side, come into that part of the country and tell them, say, well, they registered on now because we want for the council supply you on medicine and other small basic amenities. We even a government wouldn't vote for. No, they dream about that. It's sad for me, these governments just abandon and turn their backs against the people here. I listened to one of the interviews where one of the broadcasters they make, where they talk to the chief from Yenga, and of course, another woman, where I think the chair lady or so, who instead move to Bikini. Imagine these are their hometown. These are the place where they get their livelihood. Even for when they return, just to go get food from the place, they not allow them for enter. Say, una don't come on, una go allow them for enter. What would they talk about? It's not in town. Would they talk about the territorial of Sierra Leone? These are their hometown. Or they didn't born them, grow up. They do all their family life in that place. Now today, they don't become a refugee in the country. A whole chief and they go learn at police barracks. Seriously. The ONS guys, the Guinean military, don't they run the economic activity along that river for a very long time. So what's in government we don't do? When they get all the intelligence there, then people here don't they undergo constant, intensive intimidation, harassment. They deprive them from get access to their communities. They deprive them from doing their farming activities, even stop them from doing the usual cross-border trade. But above all, even when they want to get access to the private homes, then they were being prevented. What a shame. And imagine when two soldiers and good day will trigger the gunshots, and then one the leaders or the heads of that community there, the civilian heads them, say we no want for continue for see the soldier man there. Will be the cause another group of soldiers in coming. The ONS will talk about 2 gunshots. The honorable member of parliament they talk about 3 gunshots. The other day another government official they talk about several gunshots. So we don't know. It's not important how many gunshots, whether not 1 gunshot, whether not 100 gunshots. The important thing is there is an invasion. A foreign government don't use the military for encroach into the sovereignty of the Sierra Leonean people, the sovereignty of Sierra Leone, one of the Yenga rules. And for every day when the people they wake up, they see gunmen them around them. They patrol all around them. They live in constant fear. They live in constant intimidation. And of course, the economic activities they don't destabilize them. They don't completely destabilize the economic activity in that region there. Even deprive them, restrict their movements. It's a shame. In as much as the government they claim, say, then they follow the diplomatic path. They are on the diplomatic process. Okay, but may this diplomatic process with the government they work on reflect on the ground. May it should say yes, in as much as they follow the diplomatic path, but may they also enforce or trigger some tangible efforts, actions then, where the people are able to realize. They provide shelter for them, for the displaced one then? No. And they provide medical assistance for them? No. And they provide any trauma counseling for them? No. Belle woman and they among them, picking and they among them. They must get them small money to school. What's in government don't do? If government not able to intervene for rescue the people, then get other serious organizations. And besides, Kelvin, let me say this. A movement like this, a situation like this, diplomacy alone at the work. Would they see government they spend hundreds of thousands of dollars, perhaps millions of dollars on security sector? So it means the government of Salon, the only thing we don't care about for spend so much money into the security sector for protect the presidency, not just for protect the sovereignty and the people of the country, but for protect the presidency.
Exactly.
Imagine if they say there is, let us say people left on fed up with economic instability, they say they want to protest against government on that. And that's how you could know say Salonge security. Now that's how you could know say the civilian security is well armed. You go see all kinds of things. You see them with brand new SUVs, police cars, militaries, you name it, all types of riot gears, brand new. Then they prefer for spend, Kelvin, you know how much just a major in the army they receive as a salary? Let alone a colonel or even a brigadier general. These guys are receiving hundreds of millions of euros per month as salary. Just one of them. This leadership, they prefer for spend so much money into the leaders of their security sectors in their pockets rather than buying materials or military equipment, military hardware, where they protect external borders. Hear about field necessary know-how, the government power, the political will for protecting presidency. But when it comes to protect the people of that country, to protect the territorial integrity of that country, we will not get the security up to that. We will not get the armament up to that. What a shame. It's a disgrace. So the people of Yenga, as we talk, they need more than just empty promises. Even diplomacy, they go on. But you know what? I want to see a situation wherein the president or the head of the military or even the minister of defense go out on the air, let them create a situation and bring in bosses them, bring in military trucks them, and give orders, say, no, wait, all the residents, then people who they live in Yenga and all the other surrounding villages, and they go there to go rescue them and bring them at safe points. Even if a temporary shelter, I want to provide for them, provide the basic amenities, build water tank for them, portable water tanks and medical and all that thing, and they build for them. And send, even if now 1,000 military or 500 soldier man, then send them, make them go hold that place there. Because the thing is, when diplomacy they go, sometimes diplomacy not just they go alone. You get for use the carrots and they get the cane. While they try for work on diplomacy, make the minister of defense or even the head of state when a president bill or the head of the military declare, say, waiting, all the residents within that place. They send a team for people all one bring a calm a safer zone. We as military will go there and go take over that place. I can tell you, this mama day way is even easy, you not even feel safe in the country. So there is no way they go allow anything like war begin because he don't know how it will end. He don't know how it will end. Believe me, if the leadership use action more than just rhetorics, because not to just words or just rhetorics, follow that rhetoric, therefore go with action. Even the soldier man, the Guinean soldiers, where the governments or the leadership they send for Canada, South Africa, encroach. If they see the Israeli government, they send trucks and vehicles for move civilian them out into safer zone and send a message to we are going to send our military for go take over and secure with territory. I can assure you, Kelvin, under 24 hours, then Gaia they go across the river, they left that place. There will be order. The Central Command will send an order that says, hey, una come on, retreat. Do that while diplomacy will take place. But for just go sit down on TV, I mean, they give lip services, they talk about diplomacy, they fabricate stories, they say this, it's all lie where the people and they suffer. Because when you say they follow diplomacy, when they support them with any action, and that diplomacy, they reflect on the ground. You know what's saying? They continue to make the people of Yenga and all that community, they continue to suffer. And me, you don't know for how long. What's in the clear mechanism where the government put in place on this the diplomatic fight, when they fight for regain the territory of Yenga? Nothing. The only mechanism where the CNRE now for go sit on an AYV or go sit on an SLBC or Liberty TV or any of their platform, they talk nonsense. Sorry to say, but it's nonsense. These people need action. Look at the trauma. The one that we're able to find way for escape. Look the kind of conditioning in the face today. It's sad. For me, you become a displaced in your country. Kelvin, this just remind me, just after the announcement of results in 2018, you get Sierra Leoneans there, we don't live the southeastern parts of the country for a very long time. They are Northwesterners. Changing of leadership or changing of government. We get to turn against them people here. Force them to leave them places. They harass them. Some of them left them with the picking them, left everything with them not suffer. Some of them left to them, beat them, torture them. Then we are forced to move. Government ever do anything? No. Government ever do anything for stop that? No. But when they talk about the people of Yenga today as well, government is doing almost nothing to protect the people here and protect the territory, which will get the government for them. And mind you, these are Sierra Leoneans who voted even in the past elections. So what are we doing? What are we talking about? It's sad. It's sad.
Indeed.
So we all need to continue to speak up because the people of Yenga, they not get the voices where some of we get. They not get the voices where those leaders get. They not get the voices where the other CSOs get. So we have to speak for them, write for them, advocate for them. They are desperate. They are vulnerable. Then they're in a very disturbing and troubling, even worrisome situation today. Then sit down at comfortable places. While people here, women, men, old and young, pregnant women, even picking them, they sleep outside. It's sad for our country. They are our brothers. They are our sisters. Now we picking them. Now we sisters. Now we mama them. Now we papa them. Let's do something. Let's continue to advocate for them. Arrest the case, Kevin, as we go.
If I can take from the particular angle that you stop, be my own point of view, and these guys, they already tell we see about duplicity. But before ever they come deep into that, Kevin Mans and this Napunado TV, they watch live from YouTube and Facebook together. And if not the first time is for let's sign in here, please just do me a favor, just smash the like button for me, comment, subscribe, and share the program. and so other people will be able to know exactly within they happen at the country or inside Salon or within Sierra Leone. And back to actually the topic. Then actually they talk about diplomacy, understand? Like they emphasize on this word diplomacy. And they don't use this word diplomacy yet. Since when this thing happened, all they talk about diplomacy, but yet still they never even from all these things that they don't ever even get the access. I don't think they even get access for even call Mamadi or even talk to Mamadi Doumbouya. Because now ain't at the head. But I even talk to this guy, they're not able to talk to him. All the other way they go, not the way he say they don't call Mamadi Doumbouya or they don't talk to Mamadi. When are the president of Guinea? None able to see they don't talk to her. And I should say they don't try for reach him, but the man not reachable. They don't try, then they try the diplomacy, but the man not they see, you know what smell ourselves diplomacy. Ain't no the use, get no time for diplomacy. So upon all this, like where they say lip service, sit on a radio, sit on a social beginning talk. It's just about the talking, all about talking, but not in actions. What is diplomacy there about? How they go about this diplomacy? I don't understand. We're not able to talk to the man, we're not able to talk to nobody, or even the conference or the delegations that wouldn't say the Yenga. They're able to talk to any military man Yenga. The answer is no. They're able to sit down and talk with no military man Yenga. They don't even cross themselves, cross go by the. When I listen to some of the officials, some guy they where one reporter, one reporter, where he even say, signing say one pass, then the advice says, I'm no cross now, I will stay here and I'm not safe. They say if you cross that part, then trouble. Even if you go up to no responsible, they make Chris. Go, get my cross go over there. So what diplomacy one they use? Where the man they don't overcome the place, say they don't overcome, not even get myself or go meet them, or even go talk to them, or even go ask them what's the problem, why they do this, what's it make, what's it go on, what's it happen? Because when I don't ask them, go able get access for able to talk to them. Now, according to the English, one already use on the media, una get bilateral relationship, una intertwine, these are the English one they come and lie by the people. They lip service to the people. Guinea and Salon they intertwine. Guinea and Salon they get bilateral relationship. Where are those things? Bilateral and this intertwine when I go and talk about that. Where are they? Where something like this happen, a very, very big issue this happen, we're not even able to talk to Mamadi, we're not even able to meet with the military because I don't say any area or any society they must get a leader there. Why not able to get the access for them to go meet the people where they did it, for them to go talk to them, we're not able. So what diplomacy one they use? Diplomacy. And all the delegation they go, they say, we don't go engage, people delegation, we don't go engage in it, we don't go, wait, ask them, we don't go engage the civilians. Now the civilians they go engage you. Then you ask them no more, who don't go engage? The delegation when send them a Yenga, who don't they go talk to? Who don't they go talk to now? They don't go meet Mamadi Doumbouya, they don't go talk to the military, they went in Yenga, the Guinean military, and they don't talk to none of them. Who they go meet na civilian? What's civilian for do? Na civilian they what's it? Na civilian they go target na civilian go target civilian. Na the military. So what are the essence? What are the importance of delegation or way una send? Who una go there? What are the importance? Who una go get access for talk to Mamadi, even the military themselves? Go to the point self. They even deny meeting una set. They don't even go there. The military refuse to attend the meeting. They refuse to attend the meeting. Say, they just do more by their own. They just do more things and how they feel. It is the top. It is top order. Now order from the top. You think that you're the old self no more? Owners from chill up and I'm go meet the head, the top. Now the other way they go talk to. How can they expect things like the man they go attend meeting? For what thing? Una thinks that they just do no more because of people doing no. Now other than get and soldier and then seven say military or soldier. When you think of institution where they get one word, where they respect order. Military now one of the institution and the way they respect they respect others so much. Military. You think that they don't know what is the people do? No, not order. When I they got more back when I go say when I can't look and make meeting when I not talk to them boss. I don't understand. If these are the things that already happen at Sierra Leone, anyone goes back now using the diplomacy. The man will get in people and not go meet and then when they go meet. That is for Silona disrespect to Sierra Leone. Disrespect to the military, disrespect to even the minister of what's the ONS boss. That is respect. For that at least you now the same few now there you go meet them for the day. You call meeting, they don't go there, none no go there. You know what I'm saying me? Whilst whenever somebody come from no we are foreigner, if we saw the pampas. If you see all the pampas would so much, get complaints over foreigner, like say we are nothing. The other thing the money they pay me. The way start on the complex foreigner. How do the complex foreigner? Just take a look at how they take the They take like shit, like nothing. They go call one whole meeting. Military to military, they call one whole meeting. Then every man they say. They say they return nobody. So tell me true. Why is then if not there for don't call for meetings, if not there for don't cancel for call for meetings, we see. In fact, now I call about now diamond they for don't prepare for them. Na salon na diamond they diamond they go to prepare for them. Na they for waka. Don't matter the money go for go visit them. We see them. If it's so then welcome, man, you me like say na them president. Like na salon president. So I don't expect what happen. Honorable they talk about he say one honorable interview say then afterwards to happen and then cut off there where the soldier being they see them because you see whenever somebody is trying to talk the truth, they explain the reality here, then it gets some government officials the way they try for turn the black something are black to blue. These are my points. Then they see me for this here now black instead no person a black hole. Then it force you now what by also they say this in a black instead this in a black. Okay, that is not the matter now. Instead go down green okay in a black, but it force back for let me say yes in a black. This is now a problem in the country. Is there where the Guinea soldier and where they hold seven and then cut off from where the Salon minister and then cut off them. Then cut off the people and steal misplaced. Then cut off the people and steal the Yenga. Then cut off the people and steal the run. Nobody almost now one put in the Yenga right now. Almost every Stallion don't come on Yenga is then cut off them. These are the problem. Follow will spill out the truth. These are the problem. Then cut off the people and steal the Yenga. People Australian they won. They come on that place. They say then cut off them. Who's cut off them? Cut off them. Now they understand how they cut off them. And not say lie. And so be honest with you, everybody tell you say Salion military then they in control over that Yenga side in a lie and lie for you. Because according to this interview now, when don't listen so. And the reliable reporters when they come on Yenga, even when they tell you say they don't hold the Guinean security or the Guinean military, they don't hold about four villages then. Now Yenga live 4 villages and then the whole. Now they're in control of right now. When they still when some of the government officials still they lie but we say then they're in control. Salon soldier they're in control. It's not just like they blah blah more, but according to reliable information, reliable source system, even the reports are there, they say about 4 villages you understand they're in control of 4 villages then Yenga. Where they part of Salon in Guinea, they don't govern that and they're in control of her. Salon military and then Great Body. So then when they say Salon military and they're in control of Yenga and I lie the lie for you. Guinea, and they don't take 4 villages and they don't control 4 villages and they where the guy with the call use on a where then still they went lie up and put it, hey, and I saw, and I did so, and I saw. The other thing you wouldn't allow the them put that for like do. They allow them put and go do. They allow them put they allow them put them and go do cattle. They allow them put them and go do.
You're right, Kevin.
Cartographic, shortly, cartographic. They then go do cartographic, but like some people don't go do like cartographic. Cartographic now where they go do a survey or mapping, where they go map and try for check. Okay, maybe this area or how many put in there. Just they go like where they start for do a survey or check on a map area or survey, not just like a survey or supply of something, or not just in general time where they go survey area. You go survey. So like they try for like to go survey the place, go check or go measure or go watch exactly, like the area. So they allow for they go do cartographic mapping in that area there. This was the first thing where they encourage them. Then they would say, "Not according to that minister, that honorable would say, instead he report according to the report, then they would say no action." So just take a look. But then they already about good picking. This is the problem. But anyway, let we actually bring some reports at them and see exactly what's in Nadeon inputs. Okay, now let's try for bring some reporters and see.
I agree with you, and it's sad. It's sad for our nation, and it's I mean, it's a disrespect for the people of Yenga and of course the whole area. The people here need much more than just rhetorics. They need more than just empty promises. They need tangible action. Actions the way they reflect, into their lives. Actions like providing them with food, providing them with shelter, water, medical supplies. Women in the day, we need basic things that we women need for their well body, for them, personal upkeep. What I mean, we see that government what they do. Then get organizations and we then go even bring on board to support them into this. This is a crisis. This is a serious crisis, And of course, this way with the CISO, it gets a long way for our factory.
Yeah.
Because it discourages foreign investments. We just look at and say, no, that's small region. But when a foreign investor will want for coming to that country for can invest, there is a katakata there now. Then there is a not so just that katakata, that country, believe me, if you go open a company there, the president human go just grab one money, go form a process, go start a process, box up on. I mean, because all NTN is send a good signal. It discourage foreign investments. And this is sad. I'm telling you, this is sad.
It's sad.
Because nobody go on for go invest in money who's high for day. Because nobody knows what's going to happen. Nobody knows what's going to happen. And nobody not go on go for go start in business that way. Then they get political interference. Somebody will not get any, official capacity or constitutional mandate, in fact, for interfering into private sector affairs. We just grab one money and get that people and so now go protest against this company because they get power, because they get somebody there now, because they get an office way cover and with a protector. Of course, if I get me money, I want to go invest there, or any investor will get that kind of information there. Nothing will make you get that confidence, And this get for cost our government money again for build that foreign investment confidence.
Exactly.
For build that confidence.
Yeah, right.
From a foreign investor, get that confidence come back again. It needs money. You therefore need a lot of engagements. People have to be, people endeavor for advocate for rights. Institutions and they will get for their right to for build that confidence and therefore demonstrate that by action. But this gets a long way to go. Yes,
Exactly.
it's a long way from go.
So let me just rephrase because try to get to reporter, but unable to get some yet. But anytime we'll get some. Obviously, why would the traffic we go on stream for 2 hours? We don't get for there for long.
And of course, for viewers who they listen, the number then at the screen. Feel free for call and add to the program, contribute, give your questions, or you can even contribute from the comment section as well. And we all can able to put hands on deck and able to respond to some few questions when I will come up with. And of course, give your opinion, give what you think, whether the diplomacy with government, the markets, if at all the diplomacy is enough, a diplomacy when they reflect into the lives of the people and we're affected. A diplomacy where, we not even get access over with territorial integrity. A diplomacy where make we abandon, with people there. A diplomacy where don't make a huge number of the population from that side and become displaced, or get access over the houses. But we see what's in that mean. Whether just an ordinary diplomacy, where not supported by any tangible actions, then people they need more than just rhetorics. The time for just the rhetorics, we can't sit down, talk the big talk, it's over. It's time for my government act.
So guys, to just add with add to what I chat was here. So guys, nobody in the screen you can call any contributions or you drop you comment that respectfully will respond to you as soon as possible. If any way I miss or any information we think say missing or anything we know more about Yenga, we know actually elaborate on or we not emphasize on, please make sure you call me on the number on WhatsApp or you drop your comment respectfully and tell we or add to what we don't say, or if you get any other important information. The number on the screen and those will be up the screen. You get it right now for call or you drop your comment respectfully. Mind you, yeah, na salon we put before and we did talk issues, not to any video we talk about. So guys, nobody on the screen, they up the screen, you can call and give contribution. Also, if you listen Pulnado TV, me na Kevin Man, listen to Pulnado TV, Facebook and YouTube live right now. So guys, let me just come back to President Bio. President Bio, let me come back to you. We president. These we presidents are not actually understand what's in there happen and what's in they go on. Not actually understand. Because this guy, the way how things they go in the country, the way how things they don't they go on, and the way how things they still they go on, it's like things don't they go from bad to worse. You go say maybe today you don't better tomorrow, or you go see you go expect it tomorrow thing go better, or the other day or after some time thing go better. But how would they sleep and wake? Now so things they just the worst no more. Things don't they go from bad to worse. Why am I able to understand exactly what's in the happen and what's in the go on? Because when you give I give you an example. I give you an example of what's in actually they happen na saloon with the president. What is the Guinean militarism? They go and mix two, and not for me to come on. Nah, I don't know what my name is, Mr. Albert. This guy with the interview just now, Minister of, I don't know if whatever. What is he say?
Now we Abdul Karim Will.
What is he say? Guinea and the military heavy pass to you.
Abdul Karim Will.
Genau,
You get
genau.
Abdul Karim Will, where a representative from the Office of National Security.
Genau,
Then
na
they
from
get
UN.
Abdul Fatoma.
Yeah.
Yes, they get Abdul
Yeah.
Fatoma, where a CSO. But
This
in CSO, of course, I can understand the way they play. These are pro-government, stunt supporters. It is, okay. Anyways, that's a topic for another day. But
Yeah,
of course, it really highlights issues them where really they affect, the community within that area. But now a young man we don't they follow, in contributions in advocacy for a very long time, and yeah, well, we can left that for another day.
But what I try to say is that this man, what he actually says to not to miss Siamona, according to what he say, he said Guinea, he said Guinean military there, every pass you on far, he said even to and when by look of things, it's like this guy is right, what he try to say is right. Because when it comes in terms of military, if he's Salion president, whereas it inside the constitution, for we in Sierra Leone, for all get protected by the presidents, by the governments, at least the president for protecting people, for protecting people, inside the constitution. If we're able for protecting people. But here is this president.
Both the 1991 Constitution and of course other parts of
it is the constitution
clearly states.
Yeah. For like protecting people.
Not a priority. This is a priority for government to protect.
Just like some way you want someone for do one priority na pauper. Just like you according to you want to use pauper. Now pauper. But if you, Mr. Albert, if you take a look at this man where it comes in terms of security, look how security sector way poor. With security sector too poor that this man in the security where in security only strong, just like what the man say, for protect the president. Now only for protect the president. Now, sir, let me see. With president is being protected by foreigners. The president and his wife. These people are being protected by foreigners. Not those are not to protect them all. And get personal security them. According to reliable sources where they report about that. The security the way they impact and foreigners them. And how many millions of leons or dollars have they paid them for them? When it left for strengthening the security system or the security sectors and salon, just like more for no more selfish no more. There's no wrong if you let no protection, but hey, you are there to serve the people. But here is a president, a human. Where they take foreigners for protect them, foreigners and they protect this. They are foreigners. Them, I tell you now, foreigners they protect them. So just take a look.
Yeah.
So why they expect the security system will be good, whereas we don't president don't even believe we own military sector. You don't believe we own military sector. Don't believe them. So how they will protect the people? How Sierra Leone military will protect the people? Whereas the president is a human. Now, foreigners that they protect, they pay them a huge amount of money. What do you expect?
Yeah, and of course, just for added to that, among viewers where they do some contribution on the comment section, and I get one Mr. Jallo where they asked whether governments go make the agreements documents public. Mr. Jallo, we all know say when it comes to documents public, now one government is shy from. Now one thing this government that they avoid over the past 6-7 years, and we believe they will continue to be so for whatever reason or for reason best known to them. They always make documents them secretive. things that the public need to know, it become secret. Election results, when election results up to today are secret. Nobody knows see. Nobody know how much would have votes, would have no votes. Nobody know document the way for the public. Nobody get access to them. And so many more. The investigation when they stormed the Panamba Road, kill them, go kill innocent people inside. We all know. They say they do an investigation. Say today, we're not able to see the documents with the public. And so many other investigations. So these are governments where they run their affairs. So, but we hope documents where every Sierra Leonean has access to them. Secrets, you know. Yeah.
So you know, just like what they say, what we're talking has like they hide information because what they say and what they do now quite different things. So they see things in the media, but we don't know. Towards that particular thing, I see also a post like Sylvia Online Blighting post the president on Julius Mana build on adolescent trucks. According to what you say here, I can't project on my CM. I don't know whether not just lip service or not just pictures. Because me, I know in that theater, I know it's some theater na Yenga where they report the Manabu don't send this, don't send that. But if not so you do one, it's a good thing. If actually you don't do one, a good thing. But I don't know whether they are just saying it or not just pictures no more than send. I don't know. This is why I say I believe 50%, I don't believe 50%, but I know you get reliable information from the younger people there. Let me just take a look. Just like what we say about information, the name will show you how them thing that they happen. Because if anything they happen, if we show you say they offload them thing there, outside they supply the people there. But anyway, if not so it happen, what? I think kudos. But if not also back it happen, well, I just hope say it let happen very soon. As to what to reserve for talk about here. What did they say and what did they happen? Like two different things then. Now we just watch as to what in civil blind in the try for tell we now here. I say the president also I go read them for now. If we're not able to see I'm fine. As to here, now they see I say now the trucks than this where they go this is Sylvia Biden and post this. But I don't know whether whether it's true or not. But if it's true, well, it is a good thing. I just hope say if they do it because this is something where they always they do. They post and what thing they happen and two different things. You know, the Sylvia Biden in a possible way it is exact. Sylvia Biden are going.
You know, Kelvin.
Yeah.
Kelvin. Yeah. Sylvia Blyden one of the Sierra Leonean women that were, you know, they don't try, they don't do it in in a different ways.
Yeah.
And we still see they continue to do things.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the issue that the president don't buy rice, you know, the Senate or, you know, trucks loaded, the Senate gonna Yenga, these are the things that we'll need. But like for me, not with this thing that they come from the president, it come from the government of Sierra Leone. This are the same president who don't make them very clear to we say, even for buy plane tickets, and you say not even get that money they say for buy plane tickets. Now the government and the states they buy or charge a plane for them or whatever, which they go eat outside the lodge or so. So how we expect and saying go put some in pockets for buy thousands of bags of rice for the people of Yenga. If you do that, kudos, Mr.
Fine.
President. If you do that, at least for the people of Yenga. But you know what I'm saying? Every government forgets an emergency fund, a disaster fund, emergency fund for situations like this. This is an emergency now, it's crucial situation. We need an immediate government intervention, either in providing food, medical supplies, and other basic amenities. Yes, go ahead.
Let me just for read but they can't clearly, but we put them in and glad just try for read them out there. His Excellency President Julius Maada Bio is sending 400 bags of 50 kilogram rice and 2,000 bags of 25 kilograms rice for a free distribution to all persons whose whose livelihood have been affected by the unexpected and sudden insecurities at the Yenga border environs in Kisi Teng, Kailaung. The recipients will include all internally displaced people of Yenga and its environs. So speaking with me on the phone just now, I don't know what is it. Okay, what I say? Talk to on the phone. Honorable Foreign Minister Alhaji Timothy Kaba, who is corresponding the delivery alongside Resident Minister. Speaking with me on the phone just now, Honorable Foreign Minister Alhaji Timothy Kaba, who is coordinating the delivery alongside Resident Minister for Eastern Province, Honorable Jusu Jaka Ngobe. Ngobe says this is a humanitarian effort being funded directly from the pockets of His Excellency the President himself. You know now this means, and I say what another song I said this one. It say Honorable Jusu Jaka Ngobe. Now he says this is a humanitarian effort being funded directly from the pockets of His Excellency the President himself. It say, in other words, it is solely financed through the personal funds of His Excellency the President. Foreign Minister Kaba also affirmed that His Excellency the President, His Excellency President Bio is directly engaged on very serious diplomatic efforts at the highest level concerning the Yenga dispute. This one, they continue for use more diplomatic. Anyway, let me just continue. Also, they say the bags of rice have left Freetown in military trucks. They are now on the provincial highway to eventually get to Kisi Kailaung, to Kisi Tenge Kailaung. Last about when they post this video, it was 6th May. Today now was the 8th. So 6, 7, 8. So then 2 days we post this. So I saw who's there. So I say the repa goats, and so I'm sure say if no more the repa goats, if we don't reach by now, but anyway, information you see they don't go supply because then government see what Sabi. Anything they do, they sell at the media. So I don't know. I know what's in a lie. I know what's in a true. So from the 6th, 9 a.m. see I post this year. I said so I don't know.
Yeah, the thing is, me, I just see Sojaman rock them. I see Sojaman rock them. Pictures, they say I rest inside. They say rest and inside. But me not see rest. I don't see no picture of rest. I just Sojaman rock them. They show we have pictures saying I rest inside them. I don't know. So and up to now, I not see, because until I see them trucks here inside Yenga and distribute them to the people of Yenga,
exactly.
So
because they say thank you, President Bio. This is good news that the bureau accuracy of security government funds was bypassed and the rice got donated directly from the president himself. This is human leadership. We are also looking forward to the peaceful resettlement of all internally displaced citizens who fled from Yenga, and may God bless Yenga and Sierra Leone. Then this person say, congratulations to our president. Thank you, President Bio. If you can try to solve these Yenga issues diplomatic ways, that would be a very good start. Thank you so much, Mr. President, for outstanding performances. Well, I'm not see the rest is not able. Well done, my dear president. Not just for the word in name, Escano, Siltri Minsure, Jusu, the stars. The very best investigation journalist in our country, nothing else but an accolade from me to you, Dr. Sylvia Olainka Bliding. You are consistent like the northern star, strong iron woman with an indisputable military top notch. Sylvia Bliding, is that
Yes,
matter government does not.
Kevin, we'll get questions then from the comment section as well.
Okay. Let me just see whose question would anything. Let me see.
Now they ask.
No, I don't think so. Question. You say Guinea leaders spend money on their military prisons. I don't think question. Say can the governments? Okay, the only question was seen this one. Alhasson Jallo. Can the government make public?
Okay, yeah.
And the government make
I think I don't answer that question there already. I don't answer that question there already.
I think answer. See the government they make them public. The agreement. This one say government officials are doing lip service only.
Yeah.
Which one again? Let's see if any would say who poison do. We poison do God we for praise them. We'll leave into you, President View. That is nice one to this. You should consider more because these errors are many due to the current government. The people are perishing, suffering, jobless. 100%, 100% guaranteed students are jobless, while other pass successfully in their exams. No scholarship, no help from the government. Please, Papa government. Things are many to armed. I just summary. Let me see. Okay, so in all this, my question to the BU government. Why has the building of a whole military barracks never been known to the public of Sierra Leone until now? You understand what this person Jeff was saying?
Yeah, Dana from the comments of Sylvia, right? Oh, no, from who side they read comment and so?
Now from Sylvia and Post. We see they call military trucks then.
Okay.
Not from you stream or not from Sylvia in comment on Facebook. So you know we will say that. So guys, let me try for half of the program. Don't stream for more than 4 hours. So actually, I want to try for like wrap up the program. Let's do a wrap up. So what's in you message out there? So what's if we'll just give a random wrap up messages then.
Yeah, once more, I just want to thank, our viewers, our listeners, and thank them as well for sharing the live stream, the program, and for the likes, and of course for them, very interesting comments as well. And yeah, my last message will also go direct to the government side. The government need to do more. They need to back their rhetoric with actions. From the pictures that we see military trucks where the alleged saying arrest them inside. where, according to the news, where they go around that Israel intend for deliverance to the people of Yenga. And we hope, say, indeed, not to just trucks them will see, we just hope, say, indeed, and trucks and they continue to rise. And whatever aid with the inside there for the people of Yenga. And on that note, we ask governments and, of course, other goodwill Sierra Leoneans, other organizations, including the Caritas, including the Red Cross and the UNHCR, for come on board, or go into that place, and at least give support to them. These people are desperate right now, and the government do their best for protect the people of Yenga and ensure say they return safely back into their homes, so then people continue for do what they use for do their farming activities, do their fishing activities, and of course live their happy life where they use for live in this community. Yeah.
All right, then. Thanks very much for being part of the program. Until next time. Also, I appreciate so much for being part of the program. So, guys, let me just give my own last submission before I left the studio. Well, either listening to the program, this now Pulado TV. We present the program, and I began my brother in Albert David Kamara and me in Kelvin Mans. From the Pulado TV, as I always enough for bring the past, the present, the unbelievable and shocking news name. Now this platform, mind you, na salon issues them. Now issues them they bring and they bring individual, not political party no more. Also, but everything concerned about Sierra Leone and Croatoan. Always they bring them now. Yeah. As we now know, say things them everyday things that they happen and things they wrong. Will always they come now for can explain to the people. Or maybe so many things the way they from elsewhere, but you get how you perceive them, you get how you understand them, you get how you yourself, or maybe you get the way how you understand things. So we can now they can put them straight and plain to you. I know they can now forget sugarcoat things to you, but the reality and what thing they happen exactly now they can forget explain to you guys. So now we just pull mama, papa, brother, sister, all this. Now we face the reality. So we will rebrand we country. So we will redeem we country we say in the right now. We country don't date to the more. Now we image poverty and everything what we get before we want to achieve before. Now it don't go to the drain. Me and you know this and we sabi this, but all now me and you get for come back and remove that particular image, that bad image where our country don't go into right now. So please, Sierra Leone is a very peaceful country, a very peaceful country, loving country. Now, fine for leave. The place fine for leave, but hey, let we come together. Let we put Salon first. We get a very good country. We think of like the area, we environment and everything. We get good things them in our country, but how we will enjoy. So how we will enjoy? No problem. So how we will
All right, so fellow,
no problem.
till then again, we hope for still now and talk to you again on the next podcast. Thank you.
You're welcome then. So how we will like manage this particular country now? Me and you we will me wanna we will no more, you wanna we will now. We will all come together and say, hey, enough is enough. Let's do A, B, C, and Z. Let's do this. This is the only that way we will achieve a better and profitable and productive or progressive Sierra Leone. So let we stop all the regular, all the saga that we go on at the media, on at the country. Now me and you we will fix that country. Not that I'm out the Senegal, not that I'm out the Ghana, not that I'm out the Guinea, not that I'm out the Liberia, they can fix our international community. USA, not that they can fix our Sierra Leone for you. Now me and you get for fix Sierra Leone. Me and you. Now I go and say, now me and you get for fix Sierra Leone. So yeah, the question also be say, why I go let for recap say, if you think say, Mamadi Dumbuya, Mamadi Dumbuya in ministry, then you plan for left Yenga, tomorrow or next tomorrow, or maybe next week, or even inside this month. I like the life for you. Una don't again now all thing some of government officials don't say, even the one they did from the horse's mouth, they did. When I what they don't say, if anybody say these 2-3 days, these 2-3 days for if anybody say Mamadi, ready for level Yenga side, or ready for come to compromise, or ready for can negotiate, you ready for can negotiate, or ready for can use diplomacy, or ready for can sit down together, or ready for me to make peace. Tell that person a lie for you. Tell that person say na lie in life for you, yeah. I not stay next month, but inside this month first. I want to know ready for left that place, and as I face right now. When I see this presenter say, this reporter say, about 4,000 4 villages in the way Guinea don't govern. Now then they in control of them village and they right now. 4 villages the way they don't govern right now, and very soon they get for whole Kenema. From Kenema, get for campus local. Take and use some Makini. 4 villages they in control of right now. So if they say, who they control? I like for you. Anybody say they in control, I like for you. Anybody say then they in control and lie for you. Trust me. So I just want to inform and say the Guinea tension is still also come to SC2 is still hot. It's not the so as officially they say or president in officially they say and they use gentility, they use they use diplomacy. Well, the diplomacy they say they use, I don't know what's diplomacy. The president says where they say security. Not to style security they guide them. They get personal security when a foreigner. In your personal security when they work out and a foreigner. You don't believe we own military. So how they expect the military will protect the people of Yenga. This is how then now as Steve Abline, say Steve Abline now possibly they try, but would they blame her, but not go blame her too much because the country will me you find yourself. Where they now this country called Sierra Leone for let be able to do it if you're not a journalist or if you're not this or if you're not that for let able to do journalism very well, it's very difficult. You get for know how they play your card. You get for enter so and come on, you get for enter so and come on. We talk through one, you get for talk the lie. This is the only way we put in a salon if you are journalist you go to survive. When I make then journalists would blame them half, we talk about the back half. Would they blame them half, no they blame the back half. So now 50-50. But again, if not they only thing I would say because I'm not selfish and because now they all come together, like this thing already happen. Because hello now, journalists, just like I say journalism, if you don't lie half, you talk through half. Because when you lie half, when you talk through half, when they make the select, the one who tell you they lie back. So this is exactly how I say I'm Silver Blind they playing game. But like sometimes then it is say it step up like even not news they count then they are it challenge the minister. It challenge the minister. Sometimes they see they challenge them, but when you see like one can hard, they go back and share. This is how Silver Blind playing game. But like this, then particular picture I will show you where say Manabio, according to say that honorable them call something go beba. He said the honorable, according to he says, talk to the honorable on phone. The honorable tell and say, Manabio pull that particular money on your own pocket money. Then he actually provide bags of rice. He provide bags of rice for the young people when they go supplier. And according to the post, now Tuesday post this one at the 6th. He post this post at the 6th and today the 8th. Then now me I know here from young people and say they don't receive the heads, they never supply the heads because I these governments. I let them not toilet post to go toilet, they snap and put on social media. Even a peace post to go peace, they snap and put on social media. Now only them bad game them only now they able to snap. If they want put up on it, if they come after you. Look at even then they are wasting status to be born. We put them on televised, we put them on use their phone televised, they all open their phone, they destroy put their phone there. Now in Bowe na something na propaganda, they snap onto the details and put on the media. But then I can say, I know they're against for let present bill. send things in another place. Okay, we send another with the program for me. We send rest other things and they for let put in a Yenga for let survive because right now they don't misplaced. They misplaced right now. They need help right now. They need serious help right now. Yenga. So if President Bio will do that, it go fine. No, if we do that, it will fine. It go really fine. But hey, again, is it true? For say President Bio after they send trucks, bags of trucks of rice them na Yenga for the Yenga people then because we just see trucks, we don't see yes inside. We just see more than cover trucks, we don't see nothing inside. That's what people like to tell. I don't know if it's not true. Now make I say if it's not true, it will find out if it's not true. But if we again, what if Babylon say from Tuesday when they post this post, where you post this post, they always say the rest of the go. Say now not see the rest. So I don't know if the rest don't fashion or maybe it don't fashion a corner. This is what Babylon say. Oh, not to me say. It says President we don't go to rest. So now the rest then this now. And the trucks then and the rest, according to him, the rest then even inside these trucks. So I don't know if this truck they don't fashion a old or maybe I don't know. They don't reach it na Yenga. Because from Tuesday we post this post now, I can see. Now from the 6th. Now from the 6th, they post this post. Now from the 6th. Now say 6th May I post this post. So today the 8th. So till now, man, where you say Yenga don't receive supply, you know this, you know that. This is it. So this is it, guys. So I just hope say nah true. Or if not the true self, let's try do one. Because see, they don't send 400 bags of rice and 2,000 bags of 25 kilograms rice. Okay, 400 bags of 50 kilograms and 2,000 bags of 25 kilograms. Now, so you see, so we don't know whether it is true or not. For me, now 50 more because if they don't send them from Tuesday to now, at least we will see now where the paper distribute the guests. So we will know exactly what will happen and what will go on. But about the Yenga issue, they say Yenga, they peaceful right now. Yenga no they peaceful. Yenga no ever they peaceful now. Take the Yenga in case it's still self force. And this man what they call Mama do me they be so. And already for PC too. And already for can for to do me so. And already for when I can around to be so. Mama do me what they watch me so. When they watch on so. And already for that so who still they use diplomacy and who President Manabio. What they expect a military people there, they will go save we. The armed forces for go save we. The people the way they guide them. In personal security, here in web. Now foreigner they guide them all. Foreigner, now they guide them all. And the kind of money where they pay, then foreigner they boku. So if I can talk so far, I can let us stop here. Till next time and bye bye. Me, when they present the program being like every month, your brother, you picking a patriotic talent and citizen. From this Punado TV, as I always did for bring you the past, the present, unbelievable and shocking news. Them remember say Salome, a very sweet country. So dear, let me and you come together. Let's fix this country. We're gonna only when me and you come together, now we'll fix the country. If you think that I left anything behind, when you know more than the way I know, drop a comment respectfully. Drop a comment respectfully. Lord, put Leone before, guys. And make sure say you subscribe. If this program meaningful to you or it makes sense to you, make sure say you smash that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel, like the program, and share the program. It is like the program for let will reach wider audience, for let reach other people name, and share the program for let other people will get what in you say don't can listen and subscribe to the channel for any time way I come live. Or I post any video, I post videos, YouTube will notify immediately say Kelvin Mans or Punado TV, they live or don't post a new video. So you don't see the reason why if you subscribe, if you like, and if you share the program, and make sure say you drop a comment respectfully. Guys, till next time and bye-bye. With me, Kelvin Mans from the Punado TV. I love you and I love you all. Mwah.
Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. And I'm Kelvin Mans from the Punado TV. And I'm following and not say one person name Punado, two people name Punado, and for them Punado to better and stronger one. Now where we go. So for the first time is for let's sign in here, or let's come to this wonderful and lovely platform called the Pulnado TV. Please, brothers and sisters, just do me a little favor. Let us smash the like button on the left hand side, subscribe on the right hand side, and also share the program.
This one come for make you know, with you know, be know not in the nation. Now this not the program we all for education, religion in our circulation, political intimidation, suppression and injustice. In the way they make we know the feel at home. Now we own, so we think now we own. We the talk out thing, the country now they growing just the go beyond. We the say out thing, for you we not be know, for make you know. You can find me na YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, even TikTok. The name na Pulnado TV. If you not be know what see they happen, come join we na the Pulnado. If you want for know what see they happen, come join we na the Pulnado. Subscribe to Pulnado TV. Subscribe to Pulnado TV. The presenter na Kelvin Mans, not a politician. It stand for the people, the masses, even the poor man. Hey boy, the people know they treat you nice. We see we for know, we don't know. Plenty things we in Pulnado, the ear rise. Hey boy, this na Pulnado. All thing with the Pulnado. It's time for Pulnado. Everything for good nado. Just go na any social platform and shout for Pulnado TV. Na Pulnadoe TV. And the symbol gets a low flag middle. 2 stars with plenty colors. Get the opportunity for call. Not the mid or ending of any program. If you know be know what see they happen, come join we na the Pulnado. If you want for know what see they happen, come join we na the Pulnado. Subscribe to Pulnado TV. Subscribe to Pulnado TV. If you know be know what see they happen, come join we na the Pulnado. If you want for know what see they happen, come join we na the Pulnado. Subscribe to Pulnado TV. Subscribe to Pulnado TV. All thing with the Pulnado. Everything with the Pulnado. Pulnado TV. Romantic.